welcome to the channel. Sunny here, and we just got the update. It literally just updated now, so I haven't read anything, but I wanted to just quickly jump into it. Today we know there should be AoS update and class PvP balance. Anything else we don't know, but it was an hour later today, extended, so hopefully, oh, there's some war stuff. Oh my god, there's some war stuff. I can't wait to be disappointed. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna read through this, we're gonna go over it. I know it's gonna be a long one, I'll make sure to timestamps all the classes and everything like that. Okay, and first off, I just wanna say that I am hoping for more nerfs than buffs. I know it never feels good getting nerfed. Nobody likes it, but I think for PvP, the game right now would be better off with like 80-20 between nerfing OP stuff and buffing the weaker classes. That's sort of what I'm hoping. But we'll see. Also, they did say they're planning to do more class balance for PvP specifically into the season. So I'm expecting a big one today, and then maybe in a couple of weeks some small adjustments. But let's get into it. So, come on! Are you? Oh my lord! It's oh my fucking god! Every single time. Succession Warrior is a class that utilizes a shield and all damage reduction stats to mitigate incoming damage. To further enhance the warrior characteristic and concept, adjustments were made to add the ability to disrupt enemies' formation through area of effect crowd control CC. Come on! I know! It's literally a stronger class! It's always! Oh my god. Earth Tremor. Holy sh! The dash stab skill's been improved so that pressing F key while maximum acceleration into a leap attack. God damn, it looks so good. I gotta put a vacuum on it. The skill animation changed to active faster. Looks so good. The jump height has increased and the landing motion changed to be faster. Condition for the fall animation displayed while airborne doing an attack has been relaxed. They're gonna give super bounces, isn't it? The bound effects has been changed to apply to adventures as well. And the down smash has been removed. Holy... Bro. Oh my god. Okay, if this is what we are looking in this patch here, guys, time to strap in. Scars of Dusk, it is... I knew it! Oh, dude, come on! Holy shit, dude! I'm gonna have to play Sock Warrior. Oh, this hits! If I remember correctly, this ability hits like 50% harder than the Gravedigger. Like, this ability completely nukes. It's so crazy, but it's a forward guard, right? The big thing for this class to really go insane would be Super Armor. We've been talking about it, yeah. So they also added 150 HP on hit. And when you're triggering the shadow with your block, it is 200 on hit, and it's Super Armor. Oh my god. Like, I've said it so many times, if I could play Stock Warrior but have a two-handed weapon, I would. Instantly. The kit is just so much better, so much more fun. I want a two-handed sword. The LMB, RMB, more heals. Q block stamina consumption has been reduced from 150 to 75. And this is our Rapam. Minus 25 damage DR for 10 seconds when added per successful hit. Interesting. I think that's the alternative to the spear. It's like seismic strike, I think it's called. Yeah, like you do actually when you're in Q block and walk. It's one of the only times you can run out. And this is the other one. After landing the first hit of the skill, so this is for Awaken as well. The first hit movement attack can be determined based on whether left click input is okay. If you land the first hit on target, a final hit is delivered in the direction screen is facing when you left click. This is so quick. If you fail to the target, a final strike will not activate. And super armor has been added. Yo! Hold up. The movement distance final attack triggered has been increased by 20%. Yo! Okay, cool. It's way quicker. And I guess the final hit. Oh, is this the fail? Oh, when left click is not entered, you throw the spear, and then when you left click, you charge forward. Okay, so you have the option now. Shield push. That's another Rabam. The first strike has been changed to an immediate shield up motion against the target without any preliminary animation. Also, I just want to say, one of the biggest thing Awakening needs is just add a CC back to the normal version of Shift F, man. Let me see here. Immediate shield up motion against the target without any animation. So insta CC. Let me check. Is this a CC? I don't think it is it? Let me go in here. To be fair, like warrior weapons complete garbage, so you never really use them. I'm not even sure which one this in. Yeah, that's the shield tide, right? Okay, so that's the one. That's the one we actually use. That's a super armor forward guard. That's the one you do use for sort of like a super armor movement or switch from awakening to pre-awakening. On awakening. Immediately shield up motion. But it doesn't do CC. It's like a super armor into a forward guard, and you cancel the forward guard. Attack and defense judgment have been changed as following. Based on the following changes, the technology listed have been modified to be linked with other technologies from the same point in time use. Defensive stand, kick, thrust. Okay. Attacks, CCs, asthmas, defenseman, judgment, forward guard doing the strike, super armor doing second strike. That's not what it is. I mean, this looks cool, but that's not what it is. His super armor doing the second. So now it's a knockback on successful hits. I don't know. This is such a big nerf for Awakening. Why would I want... I feel like this is super cooked. I don't know if this is good for SOC, but this is definitely... I don't think this is good for Awakening. This takes away a super armor switch to pre-awakening from us. Like basically a super armor movement. The way you use it, this ability, is you use it for this first step, which is super armor, then into forward guard, but you cancel the forward guard. So you just use it for like a quick super armor movement into another movement ability, and also takes you from awakening to pre-awakening. Because the C-swap from pre-awakening to awakening is unprotected. I think it's forward guard when you go from pre-awakening to awakening. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So, like, to me, this here is a just straight up nerf. Yeah, okay, I don't know about that one. Yeah. Use reason. Yeah, but that's what we already do, random. That's what we use it for. But like you can get CC'd out of it now, like just another gap. Okay. I don't know, that seems really bad. Maybe I'm missing something, but that seems not good. It looks super cool, it looks freaking great, don't get me wrong. If this was like just a full super armor or something, it even has like super armor forward guard. No, it doesn't, it's Q blocking, right? It looks cool, but yeah. Change to dash forward when performing. I hit one. This is the shield slam. Defense judgments have changed from forward guard. Forward guard doing a single strike and then super armor on second. Let's see what this one here is. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's assault. It doesn't have any CC. So I would probably end up using this more, depending if what you can cancel. But like, that's a quick super armor, sorry, forward guard jump in. If I could forward guard into a grab, that might be pretty cool. If I can just forward guard into grab and then skip second hit, that would be sick. But yeah, okay, all in all, insanely good if you suck. I mean, I like the spear. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's move on. I guess at least, well, I was about to say at least War didn't get nerfed, but I do think we did get nerfed with that one. Losing the super armor switch, that is terrible. That basically gives us only Shift F or like the WF, right? But those, yeah, okay. It was a great like mid-range little step with super armor. Awaken range was adjusted to deal heavy damage and when needed, attempt assassination. Thank you, Kid Cow. However, these adjustments were made considering that she can utilize main weapon skills in conjunction with other abilities, allowing her to also serve as a ranged bonus damage dealer. Interesting. Interesting. I do, like, I've played a little bit against some rangers in AoS. It does feel like they just don't really get caught, but they don't really do anything either. Kind of deal, right? Yeah. So this is the iframe dash, if I'm correct, from 4 to 3 seconds. Walls of Wind, the skills and the damage have been changed. So from knockback, now it's a super armor and damage increase. So instead of being a CC, now it's a super. Let me just check. I'll just go in here and you guys can show you. I'll show you in game what the abilities are. So under Awakening, it is Walls of the Wind. Oh, okay, okay. So that's your AP buff and a minus AP. Oh, that's the BSR. Sorry, I'm blind. It is an AP buff and a quick CC, I guess, but unprotected. And now it's going to be a super armor with no CC, but decent damage. Really quick. Yeah, okay, I guess more super armor damage. And I think it was... Oh, it's Rushing Wind, right? This one here is going to get 1 second less duration. Oh, sorry, cooldown. Max, none of this reading ahead. We'll get to it. I don't want to deal with all the stuff. Let me lose my mind as we go. And then you have the original Rando of the Wind. Defense adjustment has been changed from super armor to a CC. Okay. So I guess that's a change. They're just moving the protections around on these two. That's the core, right? Okay, so that's the core. Okay, so that's what it's saying. They're just switching the core around. So now it's a default super armor, and then you can core it for the CC. And the damage increase. So if you already use core, basically just got damage increase. Galaxy of the Spirits, a knockback to PvP has been added. And Wrath of the Spirit, the attack hitbox have been improved to allow all 3 hits to land. Additionally, attack range adjusted to match the skill effect. Okay, what are those abilities? Spirit Heaven. Oi, oi, oi. So that is... this is now going to be an iframe super armor PvP CC. God damn. Okay. And the other one was, let me see this, Elven Rage. Shift, RMB, KD. Oh, okay, so that's KD and all 3 hits are gonna land. Does that mean it's a multi-hit KD? Does this mean that it's going to be a... It is, right. It's going to be a multi-hit KD. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Rangers definitely seems like it's going to be back with us, right? Awakening Maver, guys. Rangers must be happy? Yeah. Okay. This is the PA chance on the redemption arc. Will they finally be able to make Awakening Maver a playable class again? It's been 8 years or something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Surely it's not going to be a buff that's actually a nerf. Awakening Maver has been adjusted to better fulfill her role in dealing melee damage, while also creating opportunities for quick assassinations via area attacks with Cloud Stab. Following previous updates enhancing float combos, we've added more ways to construct combos that aim for air attacks and various float skills. Additionally, defensive effects have been added to her knockdown combos. Okay. If the iceberg, first and second has been proved to flow more smoothly. Snowflake, our forward guard has been added when using the skill. Additionally, the stun effects will be applied in PvP. Isn't one of the big problems with her that she's like obviously a lot of unprotected stuff, but also just forward guards, right? Meaty forward guards in 2026. The stun effect when acquiring. Oh, they switched the core around. Is that what it is? So they switched the core. The King's Wrath. Stun effect upon successful hits will change to launching the target upon successful hits. Is that a floating then? So instead of a stun, it's a float? And special attack damage change from down attack to air attack. Okay. I don't know if that ability is even good. Guess we'll find it just so we can take a look at it. Sorry, I'll remove these so it doesn't take up when we're doing this. Okay, let me see. It is King's Wrath. This one, Moonbreaker. LMB. Okay, just a quick doing your block. Huh? Okay, so it's gonna be a float. It's gonna do air attack, improves the link to the Cloud Stab after using the ability. Okay. That's the counter? Gotcha. That looks so underwhelming, it did. Moonrise, improved to connect smoothly with the Cloud Stab technique. Frost columns, activation skill is increased. The character's been improved so they can rotate in accordance with the camera, doing the motion of rotating Moonlight Window. Okay. That could be good. Red Moon, flow while using the Moon Spear, improved to allow linkage with the Cloud Stab technique. Which one is Cloud Stab? Which one is Cloud Stab? Is that Petal Swirl? Oh, it's literally called Cloud Stab. It's the LMB. Oh, that's the forward guard float. Okay, yeah. Forward guard float. And Stigma, Snowflake cluster has been improved to connect smoothly via Moonrise. Change that can be made so the character does not rotate according to camera during the animation. The combo that increases activation speed when linking has been removed and it's been changed to always activate at constant speed. So it's going to be faster if you don't do that. Ice Pick is improved to link smoothly with the Stigma and improved to link smoothly with Moonrise technologies. Airspace has been removed and it's been connected. So what they did basically was you can now do even more damage if you catch someone and nobody else is around. Because you got a forward guard, right? And the forward guard was only That's just switching around with the core. So you still have the same gaps, the same amount of super armors, same unprotected combo. It's just quicker now. Am I missing? Yeah, a forward guard so you can melee combo in 2026, right? The problem I feel isn't the Maver killing you if she catches you. It's catching you without dying in the process. And then doing the damage outside of 1 versus 1. Am I missing something here? I feel like this changes absolutely nothing. I might be wrong. But if I was if I was reading this as a warrior, knowing like warrior had a lot of similar issues, although less so, and I'm reading this, I'm like, this doesn't do anything. This doesn't do shit. It's like, yeah, okay, if I catch somebody, I can kill them even faster if I get the damage off because it's still unprotected in forward guards, and I'm a melee class. Okay. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm misunderstanding this, but we got some Maver players in chat, and I'm reading they are kind of getting the same right. This would be fine if you were out of super armor. It's exactly right. Exactly. At least it's not a nerf. True. That is true. It's actually just buffs without necessarily compensation. Okay. Well, let's see what else is here. Witch and Wizard. Defense judgments have changed from iframe to super armor. Iframe super armor. Oh, what? Guys, I will need one of you to clip whenever Hunter reads these patch notes or sees this. I need a clip. I need to see Hunter reading this. And then also, oh, I guess that's more. So we'll see, right? We'll see. But I thought this was the only change to Witch Wizard. I was like, well. So what this means, basically, guys, is when you use the mass TP, doing the animation, the wind up, you can get grabbed now. It's super armor. As soon as you go invisible, like actually move, it's iframe, and then you come out at it at the end, and you're in super armor instead of being a full super armor, right? So you can be grabbed now in the start casting of the TP. Okay, but there is more. There is more apparently. I thought that was all. Deserved. True. Awakening Witch and Wizard. Please be buffs, guys. I'm telling you, man. Witch, like 10-20% damage increase, 10% cast speed increase, and -1 second cooldown on all abilities. I think we need that. Anyway. Combine powerful AoE damage with the ability to support allies, while the Wizard specifically focus more on AoE damage. Okay, yeah, so nerf Wizard, buff Witch. However, returnment that adjustment was necessary because the damage of skills that can be instantly chained was set somewhat excessively high. Therefore, we made changes to balance the class by lowering the damage of these instantaneously chained skills, while increasing damage skills that requires a longer cast time. Okay. Additionally, since the ally support ability utilizes Protective Zone, the skill was somehow excessive considered the Wizard's current AoE damage capabilities, and a cooldown has been adjusted. That's probably fine. Additionally, the ally supporting... Wait, that's the same. That's the same line. Okay, so 1 minute longer cooldown on protected area from 230 to 330. I think that's fine. These classes are fine. Like solo classes now do crazy good damage. They can frag out and then also having support. Yeah, I personally think this is fine. I hate that ability. So, and the awakening PvP damage have changed. Lava burst. Wow, that's a big nerf. How much is this? That's a 20% damage nerf? 20% damage nerf. This one here is around 20% as well. Like 19 maybe, but like around 20%, around 20%. Karma, isn't this, that's like the jump, right? The jump in. Hellfire, right? That's like a 30% damage nerf. Fireball destruction, 10% damage nerf. Water thingy, 20% damage nerf. Cataclysm. Oh shit. That's a 50% damage buff. 50% damage buff. Is that right? Wait a minute. Holy one shot. That's the Shift F super armor. That's already like the big nuke along with Bowlight, right? Oh my god, that's the... Are we back with... Oh, that's a 10% as well? I wonder if the 10% is getting damage buffs too. I guess it might because it shares the multiplier. No, it doesn't quite. That's just my effect. I wonder if they're buffing 10% too. Holy moly, dude. Okay. Okay. And then Cold Wave, that's get a small percentage damage buff. Minigal Explosion. Which one is that? Let me see. Is that Magma Bomb? No, it's not. Water Barrage? No, which one is this? Does anyone... Shift Q. Ah, that could be Shift Q. Let me see. Where is Shift Q? I don't even see Shift Q here. Am I just blind? Hellfire. 32. I'm just looking at the percentages. No, it has 34.38%. 34.38. And it's a level 4, I guess. Any level 4? Aqua? Oh, it's Aqua Gel. It's Aqua Explosion, sorry. It's this one here. The Shift LMB. It's Aqua Gel? Yeah. That is getting that's a big buff too. Aqua Gel. That's like a 30% buff, I think. Yeah, that's like a 30% damage buff. So 30% on Aqua Gel, 50% on Cataclysm. And this is N on the water membrane, so that should be... Oh, that's... Oh, wait, I think I know what this is. This is the passive. That's getting a huge buff too on all the water abilities, right? Oh, only this one maybe? On water membrane, that's this one. Oh, so this one is just getting a huge buff as well. The on effect is whenever you have your pets out, it does this on top of it. So that's getting a big buff as well on that damage. That's like almost 100% damage buff. Wow. Wait, is this just a buff to Wizard? I feel like this might legitimately be a buff. I mean, obviously what they're saying is what they're doing. They are redistributing some of the damage. All of these here, like they're super fast cast. and you'll see people like chaining those together. When they grab somebody, they'll like do like quick attacks, and then they'll finish off with like Cataclysm and maybe like the water element at the end. Yeah. But this also means that if you're dropping these, it's kind of huge. Like the big AoE abilities, right? There's going to be a Sarkatsa too. Holy moly, you're right. Yeah, that's a 10%er. Wow. So it actually turns out that this was the only change to suck Wizard. Okay, now I really need somebody to clip Huntler whenever he sees these changes. I can't wait it. Greatest content ever. Huntler molding in Guild League straight into a suck Wizard buff into AoS season starting. Yes, dude. It's gonna be some great content, guys. One more week. This is insane. Oh, did I say buff? I meant nerf. Sorry, my bad. Suck Wizard nerf. My bad. Obviously nerf. Yeah. Okay. Can you shut the fuck up, Zero? It's called misspeaking. I don't know what that is since you're always so silent. Somebody banned him, by the way. Is that all the nerf? No, this year they damage nerfed Lava Burst, Call of Flame, Hellfire, Fireball Destruction. I think that's Bolide maybe. Water Battle. But then they gave a 50% damage buff to Cataclysm and 8% damage buff to Wave and 30% damage buff to Aquagel and almost like 80% damage buff to the Aquagel pit effect as well. So they turbo buffed Cataclysm and Aquagel. Yeah, turbo buffed it. And also Cataclysm got, 15% damage buff? No, wait, it's more. 25% damage buff on the BSR version as well. Didn't they say? Yeah, they did. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think this is Bolide, right? Maybe. Let me check just so I don't want to say something that's wrong here. Sorry. I don't want to say even more that's wrong. Let me see. I think that's Bolide 41. Yeah, that's Bolide. Yeah. I'm not sure how this is not a yeah. So that's like a 10% damage nerf on Bolide. No changes to Witch except the universal nerf to Witch Wizard on mass teleport. It's gonna be sub armor, iframe, sub armor instead of full iframe. So you can get grabbed and killed in the animation. Grabbed mainly, right? In the animation. Or on the start cast. Okay, Ninja! Okay. Awakening Ninja, 100% a class that needs to be nerfed in PvP, and it 100% needs PvE buffs. This is probably one of the most deserving PvE buffed needed classes, but by golly does that need to be shot in the knee for PvP. Let's see. Awakening Ninja is a melee focused class capable of assassinating when needed, yes, and get out no problem. However, some skills possess exceptional versatility, combining short cooldowns with sub armor, instant movement, and crowd control effects. You don't say. Adjustments are being made so that powerful skills must be used cautiously, and players may need to cancel sub armor space defensive depending on the situation. Shadow Split. Required resource have changed. So before the change, it's 40 mana, and now it's 300 stamina. Change made so the stamina is not recovered until the action ends when using the skill. Interesting. And Murders and Tint for mana, 200 stamina. Huh. Okay. They literally put an arrow to its knee. Yeah, this is like hundreds. They need to turbo buff PvE on Awakening Ninja, dude. Huh? Canceling swirling back to 100 stamina again? Yeah. This actually kind of is that big? It could be big, yeah. The problem really is that it's so this is so deserved. I'm sure some people are gonna be. This is so deserved. Honestly, I'm surprised they only went with this, but this might actually solve the problem. The problem is that you can be perma-protected on Awakening Ninja. Perma, while going for CCs, while doing damage. And you can just jump around all over the place. You have your invis, you have the engagement, you have the block jumps, the catches, all of it. You can literally stay in a fight. There's supposed to be an assassin, right? Go in, do some shit, try and get out. You can just go in, do some shit, stay in, do some more shit. It's just like, yeah, stay in 15 people and dance around. This here might actually force you to like use the stuff, use your utilities, use the abilities, chaining everything, but you're on a timer, man. You're on a timer, you can get run down, you can actually do something to it, right? Over time. Well, they can do both, Nikki. There's nothing stopping them from just adding some damage increase in PvE, right? It's like whenever they do PvE changes, sometimes that buffs PvP as well. Okay, Dark Knight. Awakening needs some love, I feel. Yeah. Awakening DK, I heard somebody call it just a worse Deadeye, and it kind of slaps. The Awakening Dark Knight is a hybrid class that alternates between melee and ranged combat, but comparing to the past, its ranged AoE damage was decreased, making it difficult to play in a way that fully utilized the class' unique characteristics. It used to jump, I remember fighting Etsu and shit like that back in the day, right? Before he became a homie and guilty. Just jumping around, taking away with damage, nuking down the forward guard, looking for that opening to then jump in and do stuff and kiting out, and yeah. It used to be like super fun, super cool, really strong, but like this alternating, that was really like what defined for me the DK, was this alternating, having the range poke, setting stuff up, the range pressure, and then once you got whittled the enemy down, you could go in, you could go for that opening. Now it's just, you know, basically, yeah, a worse Deadeye. Let's see here. Utilize the character. In this adjustment, the class has been rebalanced to allow for stronger pressure on opponents from a distance with high damage while keeping them in check at close range by maintaining defensive effects and applying crowd control. Conversely, the adjustments were made to restrict positioning at range through forward guard and weakens our ability at close range, whereby allowing the class to better preserve its unique features and concept. Forward guards are great for range. Fucking great. The problem is just there's so much stuff that now just instant jumps behind you and bypasses forward guard, right? I think that's a bigger issue with the power creep on defensive stuffs. It's the amount of things that just makes forward guard worthless. The power creep on movement, so it's harder to kite away, and then classes can just get behind you so much, the forward guard value disappears, and you have so many abilities on different classes that at melee range will just go through forward guards and CC you through them. And then suddenly, oh, we need more super armors because forward guards don't actually work in the current state of the game, and now we get super armor meta. I think that's like the power creep that happened as to where we are with super armor. So I know a lot of people, me included, want less super armors in the game, but to do that, they need to do something about the ridiculous amount of forward guard ignoring stuff, right? But yeah, let's see here. Darkness Shatter, reuse cooldown has been removed. The cooldown on Twilight Roster will change from 9 to 7 seconds. Vertus Trap from 10 to 7 seconds. And Judgment Chain from Forward Guard to Super Armor. Speaking of, okay. Let me see Dark Knight. Let me see which ability this is. Vertus Trap. Isn't that the one that recently became a CC? Ah, yeah. I believe in a previous patch, this became a protected CC. So now it's going to be a super armor knockback. A little jump here, repositioning backwards. Yeah, cool. Also, again, this is like something where it's sort of melee or you're getting chased. This is kind of where you would want a super armor. And if this forward guard, if somebody's standing like that, if a Sarah's standing like that, like what are you going to do with the forward guard? You're just going to get CC through it, or ninja jumping on you. Yeah, okay. That seems good. And 7 seconds cooldown. Awesome. City Disaster. Forward guard has been added while using the skill. Let's see what ability that is. Okay. Float. Ranged. At least there's some range on it. That seems good. But if you hit, the launch have been changed to stun, applies on. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's now a stun, and if you core it, you get it. So yeah, forward guard by default, normal that's good, and then coring it for the CC. And you can rotate with attack. For the flow, defense adjustments have been changed from super armor to forward guard. The down attack's been removed. I guess that's a bit better since it is more ranged. Okay. Why remove down attack? I don't know. That to me is the really weird part. That doesn't really make any sense. I guess it's because they want you to commit to melee, but like I don't know what the rest of the stuff is. The attack damage of adjustments of Magic Strike is applied at least 2 times. Okay, so that should be some damage increase there. Soul Snatch is improved to seamlessly transition to other technologies after using the technology. A knockback has been added, successful hit. Soul Snatch is... oh, that's spacebar in certain situation. Okay. Knockback, range, unprotected, I guess. Spirit Hunter... From the moment of attack, the character will change so that it does not rotate according to camera direction. I don't know if that's good or bad. Spirit Oxidation, Defense Judgment change from forward guard to super. Oh, okay, okay. It's been improved so that left clicking after Spirit Hunt will allow you to link to Spirit Oxidation. Let me see this one. This one, Spirit Blaze, right? Okay. I don't think this changes PvE at all, really. So that's gonna be a protected KD, like super armor KD. Right. Okay, I kind of like what they're doing. Yeah, this is very good. But I'm seeing like a trend here. They are moving some of the protections around a little bit, and they're making the melee skills super armor, and then the more ranged ones forward guard heavy. And this is what is good to have. Like, once you're in melee, it's a lot easier for someone to get behind a forward guard. But if you're in range, they have to close the gap to then get behind you. Unless they block jump on your face, right? So this is really good. Allowing you to utilize some range stuff, forward guard, and then using your super armor stuff for the CC, the KD, and some of the damage as well got, like one more thing got super armor and melee. Okay, that's actually good. Improves your left clicking Spirit Hunt, allows you to link into the KD as well here, okay. Dark Souls Cloud, defense judgment change from forward guard. Okay. So that's 3 super armors, right? And only 1 forward guard to super armor. And that's not even a bad one. What ability is this? Dark Nebula. Okay, that's your AP buff. Damage seems pretty good on this one, right? Use that to go in. Yeah, this is gonna be super armor now. And you can position with... Okay! Spirit Legacy? Shift R&B, did they do that? I don't think they made Spirit Legacy super armor. They made Spirit Blade super armor. This one here, the KD. How can you see the skills as different names in Patch Pro? Because I have eyes, I just look at the icon. Woosa. I just look at the icon. And then the name's like, oh, it's in the ballpark on translation. I don't look at the fucking names. I don't read. I'm a BDO player, bro. I don't read. I look at pictures. No, there you go, there you go. Okay, and then PvP damage has changed. Phantom Sword PvP damage up 20%, and then down 20% of the magic PvP rate, I guess. Bombarding Phantom Straw is up like 100% damage increase and down. I don't know what this means, right? The Phantom Sword PvP damage and then the Magic Strike. I don't know what the difference is in terms of distribution. I don't know how this works. I don't know if this is good or bad, but it's definitely big Phantom Sword Strike damage increases and relatively small Magic Strike changes, nerfs. And then we have Seed of Disaster. What the damn, bro? What the? Dude, what the? There's, huh? This is like 100% damage increases. This is double damage. Are these bad abilities? Seed of Disaster. Is that this one here? And this is getting a forward guard, right? This is getting a forward guard. Dude! It's a 13, 14k damage. What the hell? Seed of Disaster, Flow, Rooted Disaster. This one here is getting a double damage as well. Holy! Wait a minute. Okay, now these changes actually make even more sense. This is okay. So all the forward guards are getting. Sorry, all the like ranged abilities are getting some forward guards and double damage. What? They're back doing ranged pressure. Now you have to actually do something to them. Yeah, now it suddenly makes sense why no down attack. But the other one still has, right? Nothing changes with Seed of oh, it didn't have it to begin with. It didn't have it to begin with. But like again, this here, if it's for the down attack, right? You use this for ranged poke. It now has a forward guard. So this is straight back to how this is literally how I remember fighting DKs. Just ranged damage on me, breaking my forward guard, having to go aggressive. Now I'm whittled down. Now they can go in and they can try and catch me out. And now they'll have some a super armor KD. Whoa, dude, this is gonna be insane. Dark Cloud is getting big damage. This is 50% damage on hit 2. Raining Despair is getting 50% crit rate in PvP and a small, like a 12% damage nerf, 50% damage nerf, but 50% crit rate in PvP. This is a damage buff, by the way, in PvP. This here is a damage buff, big damage buff. Wow. Oh, like I feel like Awakened DK is back. Awakened DK is so back with this. Etsu pulling strings, man. Whoo, happy for them? Yeah, happy for them. Okay. Striker. Succession Striker needs some love, yeah? Is Awakening Wizard dead? Awakening Wizard might legitimately be buffed, V. There was some damage nerfs, but there was a 50% damage buff on Cataclysm, and I think it was a 30% damage buff on Aqua Jail, and it was like 100 or 80% damage buff on the pit attack on Aqua Jail as well. So I guess depends how you structure your damage, everything. The bursts on those abilities is gonna be insane. Hunter's down bad, yeah, pure Hunter. Succession Strike is designed for melee combat. To better fit this role, we enhance the survivability and increase the PvP damage. This was previous issues where the damage level is insufficient relative to the length of utilized combo. Additionally, we modify the CC effect of Prime Storm Assault to add a more reliable way to land a second CC. I feel like Sock Strike has similar issues to like the Maver stuff, right? Melee class, low AoEs, but good combo damage, but you get CC trying to do it right. Lots of forward guards. But yeah. Crouching Wolf, restore 500 HP on using a skill. Float that automatically activates after using a skill. 1200 HP recovery has been added to Prey Hunt. 300 HP when using the skill has been removed. 300 HP upon completion of gathering on this one. Skill range increased. Knee hammer, the motion of the modifying has been modified to be more natural, and so the movement distance has been increased slightly. In Sonic Principle, status effects will change from float to a knockdown. Is this a super armor? Let's check. That is the rising. Oh, that's somersault. Okay. It's just unprotected. Oh, wait, you have the rising blast combo. Okay. So that's gonna be a super armor float. I wonder how it works. Let me just show you guys here. Right, so you have the somersault, the prime somersault. But then you have this one here, which is a super armor float. I don't know how this works in conjunction with this one. Oh, it's a second hit. Gotcha. I'll use somersault on my somersault cooldown. So it's just like a second hit, but it's still unprotected on the first one, right? Weird. I'm not sure how it actually functions. Okay, so that's gonna be a KD. Spear release in the following has been actively reliable. Hook, history, link, explosive, teeth, tiger claw. And the PvP damage changed. Like a 12% damage increase. The homie Gory is getting, it's like 50% damage, it looks like. Maybe? Like 50%, right? Something like that. History, like 50 as well, I think. 40. Damage increase. Okay, yeah. I don't know if this changes anything really for the class. Yeah. Misc. Misc Awakening has been fulfilled. The role of tanking enemy attacks, recovering, and relentless closing the distance. Please nerf. To disrupt enemy formations or restrict their movement. However, adjustments have been made to address aspects of the ability required to perform this role and were deemed somewhat excessive. No shit. This here. Oh, this is the torpedo kick, right? This is your super armor KD forward guard bypassing, ignoring movement ability on a 6 or 7 second cooldown. Okay, so no more stamina recovery. Stamina recovery removed. This is your PA. Right? Reuse cooldown from 40 to 50 seconds. Okay, good. That's obnoxious. That's a self-heal, just get hit. Let me see here. On the BS... Oh, I guess that's not the... That's Shift Q. The health recovery when using a skill has been changed to your health recovery upon successful hits. Okay. And the effect of amplified HP recovery when using the fighting spirit has been removed. And... This is a vacuum, right? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, about time. Right, please, I'm gonna make sure, right? That's the vacuum? It is the vacuum. Who the hell came? It should be a... I know, we've talked about this. There should be a 20-second cooldown. In what universe should it be a... But anyway, that's good. This is good. I think it should be 20 seconds. With a vacuum and the KD and super armor, it should be at least 20 seconds, right? But like, okay. Okay, about the ranger buffs. I mean, I'm not happy about any other class than my own getting buffed, Destiny. I would prefer if all other classes got nerfed, and then they restricted people from making my class, so you can't. And I could be the only one playing an OP class that's just better than everyone else, so I could really show how skilled I am at the game. But I'm happy for the Rangers getting those buffs. I'm sure the Rangers gonna be very happy. It looks like it's gonna be in a very good state for AoS. But yeah. But I could be happy about other classes getting buffed. Nerf everyone else, buff me, right? Lahn. When Warrior gets its awakening, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to play Sock now. I'm having a hard, like Roto knows, right? I was like, where's the serve? We're Awakening Warriors. Hey, it is what it is. I might have to go on that Sock arc. Succession, Lahn possesses the ability to disrupt enemy lines by dropping onto opponents from above, utilizing the strength of her airborne mobility improvements. Have been improved that the follow-up skills, the follow-up skill ends following the drop. Lahn can choose to remain on the ground and attempt additional damage using stationary attacks, despite the risk of being blocked by a forward guard. Oh. Sword Dance, down attack has been added. Defense judgments have been changed. As following. We'll see. In addition, technique description has been changed. Okay, so before the change, it is unprotected and then full soup armor. Jesus. And after the change, it's forward guard into soup armor. Two, 3, 4 hit. Now it's going to be 1 and then soup armor. So you just got forward guard on the CC. That's W. Yeah, I know it's freaking huge. Like even having a forward guard, because a lot of times you're gonna control positioning on Lahn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm just gonna. The reason I'm like just not saying anything right is because I have a bias towards Lahn, and I think it's OP as hell. But it's Awakening Lahn. So my brain is like just processing, right? Tell it sucked, right? It sucked. It's okay. This is good. I was like, but it's like my brain fighting Yuba and Flores all the time. But again, that's Awakening. Good for Sock. Definitely deserves some love here. Memorial. Defense judgment during the first hit of the dash has been changed from forward guard to soup armor while using the skill. When performing the first hit of the dash class, the character will now rotate according to camera only until the attack. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't know if that's... yeah, I don't know either, Hibbit, but... maybe it is. With some other context, and right, maybe it's enough with the damage, getting that out. Maybe it's gonna be a few more nerfs in here, and not risking getting caught out on that initial CC. Maybe that's gonna be enough to keep the pressure up. Okay. Let me see here. For Succession, Hashashin. Ooh, Vert. Word is feeling some type of way right now. I can tell. One sec. Let's see. For Hashashin Succession, following the previous damage nerf, the damage of skills that do not apply air attack in standard combos have been increased. While the damage of the first CC effect combo following the start of the combo, such as Strong Slaughter, remains similar to the previous level to ensure it cannot kill the enemy, the damage of some skills have been increased to allow for damage levels compared to other classes in the second CC effect. However, the damage of the Halden skill, which could inflict excessive high damage on enemies, have been reduced. Additionally, a means has been added to withstand attacks on the battlefield while exposed to enemies. Although at some risk, it's also intended to serve as an opportunity for opponents to target a Hashashin remaining on the battlefield. Okay, cool. Yeah, Shield Tide, yeah, it's... I don't know why they did that. Somehow they managed to nerf Awakening Warrior while trying to buff it. See how long the PN were? What is the PN? What? What did I see in life? While keeping the damage of opening CC skills also prime perks on a similar level to prevent kills from a single combo, we have increased the damage Oh, that's like just English version, I guess. Oh, patch notes. No, I didn't see how long they were. No, I'm just scrolling. I can see out here, right, how far I went, but it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. Yeah. It is what it is. Elspeth defense documents have changed the following. Before, super armor while invisible, super armor while using the skills. Now it is iframe while invisible. And super armor while using the skills. Huh? I thought they were gonna make it, like, give us more openings. Okay. Huh? HP recovery has been increased. Before it was 100, now it's 183. Artificial strikes, similar or shimmer. The stun effects have been changed to stun effects on the first hit and modified to apply to adventurers as well. And the knockdown has been changed to apply to players as well on the second hit. So that's gonna be a stun KD. Let me find Hashashin. I want to see what ability that is. Shimmer. This one here. Oh, it's quicksand. So that's a forward guard ability, Shift E. That's gonna be a stun into a KD at the end. Yeah, CC camps. Not necessarily. Because it's not a max hit ability, guys. No. It's not a max hit ability. So it should only apply one CC. It should only apply it once. But you never know, right? You never know. But it should only apply the CC once. And then KD on the last hit. Yeah. Still on. It's just animation of it, right? You get stunned long enough that you will be KD'd by it. I don't know if there's a way of canceling it early or anything like that. But I'm gonna be real, like, this is I feel like this is a decent way if you're gonna shift some power onto the class in doing it in a bit of a animation, right? It's gonna be on the first successful hit, it will be a stun. First hit, stun. Last hit, KD. Super armor, full protected, right? But it also means that you are stationary and it's a longer animation, so you can potentially punish it, right? It's an opening as well. So I feel like this is a decent way of doing it. You can cancel it. Yeah, but then you don't get the KD, right? So then you give up the KD application on the last set. Of Halden, the skill animation changed so that it's always active after Shadow, Zero, or Slaughter. Animation of the attack triggered from has been slightly increased and has been changed so that it cannot be linked during the first attack of the shadow cutting technique. And the skill has been changed so it can be activated or registering in a hotkey. The knock-up has been changed to apply only to monsters. So yeah, they put this CCs over here and then moved it on this one, right? The damage has been changed. Hourglass is a 10% buff, 20% buff, 10% buff. Like, I think that's a 9% buff. 10%, 9% buff as well. And then Halden, it is a 30% nerf on the normal strike, and the explosive strike is a 15% nerf. Just, I'm ballparking these numbers, guys, but it's in that range. So yeah. Sarkaz is on his up? Yeah. Hopefully this means Sarkaz can play without the problem with how Sarkaz nerfs was so justified, but obviously it was too much. It needed some compensation, right? The playstyle of the pre-nerf Sarkaz was just unfun for anyone. Well, except the Sarkaz. Just float somebody, boom, insta kill them before they hit the ground. Like, it's not healthy, right? It's not healthy. So this is just a way better way of doing it, and yeah, this looks pretty good, right? Pretty good. Sage. Sage. Sage Awakening is a class that deals... I'm sure a mod can do it, right? Or you can just go Google and it's... Come on. Yeah, like how... It's over. It's actually dead. You guys say that every time. You guys say that every single time. Sage Awakening is a class that deals damage while traversing the battlefield using various engagement and movement skills. Its strength including the ability to easily change position and confuse opponents through engage and movement skills that feature quick activations and favorable hit detection. While the strength remain, adjustments will be made so that utilizing it requires more careful judgment. Okay, someone check on CJ. Oh god, is that bad? Awakening. Stamina consumption from 200 to 300. This is the rift, this is the dash, right? The iframe side dash stuff. Yeah, it's a pre-awakening, yeah. The iframe at the start of the skill has been changed to super armor. Strength, rift, regen. This is suck, right? Just FFPSA. This should be. I need new glass. Wait, what did I do, Ronald? I'm just reading the news. I'm not making it. I'm just covering it, right? So suck still has an iframe. I think that's what it says, right? Oh my god. The dummy effect of moving to opposition direction has been removed as well. Oh, let's go! It's grabbable and you can see where he's going. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Get sent to the gulag, boys. Woo, waiting for this day. Yep, we can see them. You actually track this shit now? Yep. AoS will be playable. Ish. Okay, an effect is displayed to indicate direction movement when the character disappears. Oh, you even get a direction, you even get a help in finding him? Okay. It's like lightning prism, right? Skill activation speed is improved. The status effects change from stun to stun? Stun to stiffness? Right? So this is lightning prism, by the way. This is the forward guard. This is the one that is used a lot to recover stamina, right? So I guess it goes off quicker. It doesn't even do anything. Like this doesn't even have a CC. Am I going crazy? Is it the core? I mean, the core has a stun. Is that what it is? Stun to stun. Oh, okay. The core. Okay, yeah, so the core... Who knows? Who knows? It's changing the CC. Maybe it's KD. Who knows? Or bound, or... Yeah. It's stun to stiff. Okay, it's stun to stiff. Okay, okay. And activation speed has been improved, so it's going to be quicker to activate. Awakened Warrior buffs. I think they tried to do some... They changed some of the Rabams. Blank Bone, and they actually nerfed Awakened Warrior with that. Shield Tide got nerfed. Big time for Awakened Warrior. But the Spear got buffed. So, yeah. Sock Warrior got crazy good stuff. Yes, it is actually. Okay, Flash Breakthrough, stamina consumption from 150 to 250, and no longer possible doing any action while using the Flash Breakthrough. That's the Impaling Flash. That's Shift E. That's your this one here. You guys, you know it. This is the one that everybody hates. Shift E, Super Armor, iframe, Super Armor, knockback on hits. That's the one that just create good damage and CCU and protected movement, all that. Yeah, that's the big one. Huge stamina nerf. And this one, the change. From 80 mana to 300 stamina. Which one is this? That's Divine Execution. Oh, that's that one where they jump up in the air, the super my iframe, more movement. Holy bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's full on asthma. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't think that the last time, like, people just play around it really well, which is, again, kind of predictable. A lot of those people overblow sometimes the stamina. This seems like this is too much, right? This is huge stamina. Like, this right here, just 300 just in that one, I can play is like, it can't. I mean, you don't. That's not how you play the class anymore. Then, holy, I don't know what to say, man. Like, yeah, like this one here, this definitely pushes it over the edge. This, yeah, like what the fuck? I don't see how this cannot like ruin the class in PvP. I just don't see it. Skills you can't maintain stamina for Sage. Yeah, right now, I do agree, Gapsy. Like I do agree right now. It's a skill issue from like a well. It feels like it's a skill issue, right? If you can't maintain stamina. But this stuff here, I don't see how you can maintain stamina with this. Yeah. Yeah. Maintain stamina uses and Shift D and maybe other spirits like Shift Q. Yeah, like it's PA like to sometimes like put the throttle on the middle or whatever. I'm moving, I'm trolling. To play Sage is now worse than Sage before first buff. Yeah, I feel so too. You go in, do shit, and go out. Yep, that's pretty much what it's going to be. The big difference, I would say, is you can just get ran down now, right? Lahn at least can get out, create the distance and all. Exactly. That's what I mean. Whole like, how are you gonna pressure the Lahn? It's like way harder. It's gonna fly up and stand on something, right? Welcome. Well, no, Lahn can create better distance and kite out. At least I feel like. And this year you can run them down with this. Okay. Well, shit. You know what? You never know. Maybe damage is going to be so high that it's not going to be an issue, right? You're going to be dead before I run out of stamina. I mean, the enemy's going to be dead before I run out of stamina. Yeah. Stamina's boring to manage. I agree. It's super boring. Umbrella. Moose Succession has been adjusted to play the role of controlling the area doing melee engagement PvP using AoE stunts, effects, and debuffs. Additionally, to compensate for the overall low DPS of her skill combo, we have diversified the skill to grant buffs, allowing for more flexible combo execution during the situation. However, the damage of the skill Prime Rain Thirst has been adjusted, as it previously said, to deal excessive damage. Oh, this is the... I think this is the HP nuke. The true damage nuke, right? With certain character setups, yeah. So basically, you would build HP on Sock Woosas. Full on HP, stack HP. You would go in, you would use your PA buff, your damage reduction, and basically take as much damage as possible, and then reflect damage, and it's true damage. So if you had like 20,000 HP stacked and you took 19,000 damage, well, now your next attack will deal 19,000 true damage to anyone it hits. So if you just had more HP than other people because you're stacking HP, you just one-shot everyone. Even tanks. Everything. It was fun. Okay. It was also the only thing that really made the class somewhat viable in a long time. Sneaky Butterflies, activation speed increased. Activation speed increased. Activation speed increased, and 24 AP added. This is the range KD, right? This is like Shift F or something. This is the ranged KD. So our activation speed increase on that is really good. I think it's SE in this one. It's been a while. Is it bound? Oh, I thought it was a KD. Still, that's a nice one. This one, attack hitbox has been adjusted, so the full maximum health can be applied close range to the character. Silent raid, that's the kick, right? Wait, isn't this the KD kick? Let's bring it out. Let's take a look at Woosa. I used to play Woosa a lot. When it was OP. I mean, when it was ethical. Yeah. So let's take a look here. Sneaky butterflies. This one here, activation speed increased. That's the DP thread. Nice. Cloud rain. I think it's down here. Yep. Cloud rise. It's shift. Oh, shift RMB. The minus 20 AP. Just so you guys know, minus 20 AP is an insane PvP debuff. It's insane. So that's faster. That's really good. You got your moonrise. This one up here. SE. Damn, I remember that right. That's gonna be faster. Good. And 24 AP buff on it. Then you have, I think it's down here. Huh?
Hey.
Am I blind?
Got a permit for
there it
those
is.
guns?
There it is. Shift F. Shift F is going to be a better hitbox. So I think it's going to be like more 360 around you as well. And then you have the silent raid, which is this one. Oh, it's okay. No, it's this one. That's the animation, cancel, and movement you use. And super armor has been added. Oh, yeah. If I remember correctly, you used RMB to animation, cancel, movement, right? So that's kind of nice to not have that. Is it a different skill? Oh, it is a different skill. I'm wrong. It goes all the way. There we go. It was the kick. Well, not the kick. Okay, so this here is going to be super armor stiffness. Sorry, my bad. I got them mixed up. This one here, silent strike, WF, super armor movement stiffness. That's big. Next up is, I know you guys can't see what I'm showing. It's getting from 20 to 24 AP buff. On, this is weird. Let me see. Which Kang? This one, so it's getting 4 more AP. Well, this is a PvE buff, Marlon. You're getting 4 more AP on the class. And then you have the Butterfly Dream. That's the E buff. This will now give you 32 AP instead of 25. And then also animation speeds have been increased, activation speeds, so you will be able to use your abilities faster, which will also help it in PvE. It's gonna increase your DPS in PvE with the activation speed increases and getting a flat 4 AP. Is it gonna be enough? Let's see what else is here. We're not done with this. Okay, it's been added so you can link sweeping skill while using the skill. Dark Clouds. The pre-hit stiffness has been changed to a pre-hit stun. And is now... Wait, what? The pre-hit. Wait, isn't it always already that? Wait. The pre-hit stiffness effect has been changed to a pre-hit stun. Let me see this just for animation. Is this one right? Stormfall. Ah! Right, is that the one? Oh, that's a wrong icon? Is it Stormfall? No, wait. It's Shift RMB? Is it Cloud Rise? Oh, you guys are right. Oh, okay. It's Cloud Rise. It's the Shift RMB. Yeah, okay. It's probably gonna be Shift RMB. Fits the name as well. And that also got an activation speed increase. Activation speed increase on Shift RMB. Plus, it's gonna have the CC. You see here, Yeah, stiffness before attack in PV. Okay, this is really good. Really good. And what else we got? Attack power reduction. Oh, I just praised how good minus AP is. Minus AP is such an insane debuff. One of the things that really makes Awakened Witch really good right now is that debuff. But that's getting removed. But you're gonna get the pre-hit CC on it. Yeah, okay. Flow Lightning knockdown has been changed to apply to adventurers as well. The down smash have been removed and changed so you can chain into Fresh Step, Noble Step while using Dark Cloud skill. And the knockdown effects of Flow Lightning is applied even if the remaining Dark Cloud causes lightning due to flow. What? Okay, so that's this one here, the Stormbolt. You can hold R&B after the crowd and then it goes like BAM! That's gonna be a KD now. Super Armor, PvP, KD, and you can use it after other abilities. So you can flow into Stormbolt. Yeah, this here's gonna be a stiffness, I guess, into a KD, man. Okay, that's really freaking good. That is really freaking good. And the butterfly fresh step link added to allow linkage after first step. Nice, better movement flow. We got here this one, Kang, the Dark Cloud as someone has been adjusted as follows. I think this is the passive. Just so we know what we're talking about, I believe this is the passive effect. Yeah, Quiet Waters, this is the one that adds CCs on your shit, right? Yeah, that's the one that CCs and debuffs and all that. So this is the passive. This is like a big deal. The Dark Cloud effects, which was previously applied differently only from the shower skills, have been unified to the Dark Cloud effect from all skills. Okay, so Olsen does this. Minus 15 magic DP applied to adventurers as well have been removed and changed to minus 20 damage reduction to all targets
for those
guns? Of target. That's a nerf though, right? I feel that's a nerf because you already have minus 20 DR in the kits, I think. Am I wrong on this? I'm fairly sure she has... Yeah, she has a minus 20 damage reduction already. Oh, wait, that's PvE only. Wait. Hold up, guys. Hold up. This here is PvE only? PvE only? Oh, that's Stormcloud, right? No, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure she has one. There we go. Is R&B. Yeah, she does have one. She does have one, yeah. Fan down as well. Cloud Carver, yeah. So yeah, this is just a nerf because all damage reduction and magic damage reduction stack. Okay. The stun effect on successful hit has been removed. However, when Woosa is hit by a status effect while the cloud are present, the effect of dropping a lightning ball and causing stun is maintained. An effect that reduces all... Ooh, okay. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. With all things as well, this is really good. So the minus 20 AP debuff is now moved over on the clouds. And if you get CC'd in the clouds, you still do the CC. The clouds still do the CC. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Again, I've been talking about how good a minus 20 AP buff is. It's huge, and now it's gonna be on the freaking clouds. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. Let's see here. Hold the jar. That is the SQ. That's the big explosion, right? That's your PA buff and 2 damage. When releasing energy after absorbing it, changes that only 25% of the restored energy is converted into damage and returned to the opponent instead of 100%. So if you take 1,000 damage, you deal 250 damage. Still gonna chunk a lot? Yeah. But now, like with the other changes, you're not reliant on it. It's not the only thing you can do. Seems to be actually really interesting here. In other words, if you take 16,000 damage, 25 for, or 4 million is converted and returned to the opponent. Okay, so if you take 16k damage, you will deal 40 million damage to them. That's great. That's great. Yeah. And the damage have changed. Dark Cloud. That is like a 12% damage increase. And the Sweeping Wind. What the fuck? Yo, that second hit is gonna nuke. That is going to absolutely nuke. It's a nerf on the first hit, but it's gonna be a giga nuke on that second hit. Right? Oh wait, no shit. This is 2. Wait. Maybe. Guys, relax. Maybe I didn't see it's a 3-hitter. It's a 3-hitter. Is that a? Is this a typo or something? It's a little more damage? Yeah, but it's not like as crazy. It looked completely insane. Which ability is it? I'm not even sure which one of those. Is it Cloud Carver? No, it's not. Oh, it's Shift. No, which one is it? Sweeping Wind. Wing Beat. Okay. Oh, it's the spacebar. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the spacebar. Okay, spacebar. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Should be a damage buff, right? It's not as crazy as it looks. It's not as crazy as it looks. Yeah, it is, Cosmo. It is. All in all, I feel like Woosa might be back. I feel like Woosa might be playable again. That's cool. Okay, Scholar. Scholar is honestly a class that still needs some nerfs, man. Scholar is a class that fights utility skills while airborne movement, high defensive stats. It's just the biggest stat stick in the game, bro. You need just to be HP nuke. Yeah, look, I'm super happy for this with the Woosa changes. Adjustments are being made to address the issue where a certain level of damage could be dealt solely through airborne skills, through diving, and those change immediately after entry. The damage coordination of Flow, Golden Thunder, which infiltrates enemy lines, has been changed, and the damage of Home Run, Golden Continuum, has been lowered. Conversely, the damage of ground skills used while detected by enemies after the entry has been increased, encourage adventurers to secure kills through ground skills chaining after diving in. Good. Good. Now let's see what they actually do. But it's better if like you do the damage with the like shift RMB, I think shift LMB, like the longer abilities where you can actually be punished or grabbed or whatever, instead of just jumping around being unstoppable. The buff effect applied has changed. Before it was 40 damage increase, now it's 30. Golden Chain, Super Armors changed to the end, at the end of the attack in accordance with the skill description, so no more linger on that one. The Golden Thunder, when using the skill, the effects of increasing damage and attack range based on fall damage have changed. Now you must fall from a higher position before the increased damage and attack range. Okay. HP recovery per hit has been changed from 140 to 188. Where are the nerfs? They're coming. Call, Thrill of the Knocking, added the Tremor Knock skill upon acquisition, has changed to follow. Before it was bound on 1, now it's KD. Okay. Let me see which one this is. It's this one. It's the Hammerfall. Okay, okay. Shift F. So that's gonna be KD on attack 1. Did you okay. Okay. Workforce. The skill iframe has been changed so that it does not apply starting from the movement in animation. And PP damage have changed. The long hit is getting a 15% nerf, I think. Golden Chain is getting a 10% nerf. Windmill is getting a 10% buff. Black Spirit Windmill is getting 10% buff. Rolling Knock is getting a 10% buff. And Uncontrolled Power is getting a 10% buff. Where were the nerfs? I feel like this is overall a buff to the class, right? Am I going crazy here? That's a nerf. Some Linker is nerfed. Okay. You don't get the bonus fall damage until very, very high. More HP recovery. You get a KD on this core, but that's only if you choose the core, if you use that. Iframe has been changed that does apply starting for movement and animation. Okay, and then some little nerf, little buffs. I don't know. I guess it's a nerf to a specific playstyle, which sort of is. I think yeah. I guess it's a slight nerf, not a destruction of a playstyle. Okay, like I think you need a bit more, but we'll see. Right, we'll see. At least the sages out there is going to deal with Deadeye. Deadeye is a rain-focused hybrid class that keeps approaching enemies in check before suddenly striking with melee skills. No, it doesn't. It just runs around and it shoots you in melee and it just kills you standing. It's... my god, I go and blow my entire load into a Deadeye and I do like no damage. Like one of the abilities actually hit. I'm like, what is going on here? What is this? Crazy, and then I die. Anyway. Its core combat style is known as kiting, yeah. We determined that the damage defensive proportion of range skills must be maintained to preserve the characteristics and concepts. Okay. We judged that the ability to sustain kiting indefinitely could feel unreasonable to... Yeah, no, okay. Sometimes, this is what's so crazy. So often PA writes these notes and they show like they do understand it. They're like, yes, exactly. Like same with the Scholar stuff. Like, yes, okay, you get it. And then you read the patch notes and they're like, wait, where was the change? Sometimes things are like, oh, this is a problem, so we're nerfing something else. Zero, for example. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what they're doing here. While kiting remains possible, adjustments are made to stamina and wilderness survivability skills to ensure there's an end to it. Okay. Yeah. In particular, regarding the increased health cost of wilderness survival skills, it was previously difficult to activate skills other than sliding. To address this, we've unified the stamina cost of sliding, gunslinger, desperation, mobile shots. This improvement ensures that once wilderness survival skills begin to activate, I'm guessing this is the movement skills, right? These 4 skills continue to use health instead of... oh, that's the passive, right? So you can use your health instead of stamina. Oh no. To maintain the unique playstyle that involves kiting as a core element of combat, we believe that damage and defensive effects of a ranged attacks must be maintained. However, understand that being able to kite endlessly can feel unfair to opponents facing Deadeye. You don't say. Like, one thing is a Woosa kiting you. When he's doing the kiting, he's not also killing you at the same time. Therefore, we've adjusted his stamina and frontier survival to place a limit on ability to kite. Regarding the increased HP cost of frontier survivor, it was previously difficult to trigger the skill other than Sidewinder. As such, we unified the stamina, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's see what it is. This is the passive, right? When only stamina remains, the life force consumed increased from 2 times to 4 times the stamina. Oh, okay, yeah. So when you run out of stamina and use HP, it's 4 times the stamina cost, I guess. Accordingly, the minimum health threshold to which you can use it has changed from 25% to less than 10 or 800 and 1200. Okay. Misc Changes has been made so the stamina is not restored when using the skill. W. The gun goes out. Change of the stamina is not restored until the skill ends when using the skill. And the stamina costs have changed. Lower tier skills have been adjusted accordingly. Oh, okay, okay. Is this enough? I guess they lost some stamina recovery as well. I think what this class is missing is adding one of the abilities that cost mana. Maybe make that cost 300 stamina out of nowhere. That would probably work. Yeah, yeah. I guess this is probably good. I guess it means that you actually have to then go to the range, use some of the range stuff, and throw rockets and everything, right? We'll have to read what they exactly, please. Exactly. Yeah, like you're gonna have to actually, yeah, read your rocket abilities and use them once in a while. I guess that's what this means. Okay. Cool. Is there a problem? True. Oh, right. They're warming up for Eddie. They're warming up for Eddie. Wukong. I've said this in the past. I think Wukong is legitimately just one small change away from being broken. It does some stuff really, really, really good. It's pretty much like Scholar in a lot of ways. Does tons of damage, huge AoEs, jumps around all over the freaking place, uncatchable, but it's lacking any kill pressure, right? It's lacking a proper re-CC. It got catches, but yeah. No real re-CCs, so relying a lot of, like, just high damage, but it's not valuable damage. Right? You can deal 1,000,000 damage, but it doesn't get any kills, then what's the point of it a lot of the time, right? It does pretty well in some Nodewar stuff, though. But let's see. Change to the stun effect is applied upon successful hit in the first and last strike. Cooldown increase from 8 to 10 seconds. I do want to say I don't know any of these abilities or how they function. I really need devias here, or maybe somebody in chat or in the comment section can let me know if this is good or bad. Cooldown from 13 to 8 seconds on the kick here. Core technical specialization change from 3 to 2. Proves to seamless transition other technologies after using the technique. AP increase from 16 to 24. That's an 8 AP buff. Knocked back has been changed to apply only to monsters. Activation speed increased. And then you get a bounce on this one. Where's Wukong at? Let me see this. What ability is this? That's a big stick. Torment Strike. I guess that's the... that's like 2 versions, right, as well. Is it down here also somewhere? Or is that only yeah, I guess that's only here. Is this good? It's a super armor CC. I guess that's good for a potential re-CC. Like an actual super armor CC in the kit. I mean, it's not a KD or anything, right? But yeah. Giga skill? Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's the biggest damage skill? Oh, shit, okay. Holy moly, I didn't even see the numbers. 33% with a 26k? 100% crit? Oh, okay. Use areas? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's massive. I guess this could also use as a catch. Is it 30 seconds? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. This is why I need you here. Like, I don't know what any of this stuff actually means. And it changed me from Strike to Wukong with Battle Cry. Ah, okay, okay. So how do you feel about the changes here, Divi? Evasion. You get to keep your gear. So you're gaining 8 more AP, right? And you're getting some evasion and stamina constant change from 300 to 500. Okay, cooldown change from 1 minute to 30 seconds. Oh, that's Wukong stance, right? That's what you meant. He's okay. To recruit stamina, yeah. It's only when you're baby form now. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but like my issue with Wukong fighting him is that he, again, one of these perma uncatchable jumping around super armor classes that just never runs out of stamina and is constantly throwing out damage and random CCs. The thing is that he's just not doing a whole lot if the team isn't there, right? Yeah. Okay. Now CC does something? Yeah. Okay, should be good then. Well, Seraph dodge nerf, yes. Somehow Seraph dodge nerf this week. There is some fixes here, right? But I was about to say they're planning to do more class changes. Let's read this first here, and then we'll go in there. It'll be really good though. Nice. It'll be an interesting season. Fixed issue where movement distance varied depending on cooldown. For Valkyrie, a fixed issue where the plus 20 damage reduction could not be obtained when using Lahn's of Justice skill. It's been changed so that all damage reduction effects and values to obtain are carried over equally. It's plus 30 to all damage reduction in 10 seconds. Fixed issue where the super effects of Sacred Earth was not maintained until it could be changed to another skill. So it's a gap, fix the gap there. Fixed issue where momentarily slowdown effects was displayed when using Frostbite while doing cooldown. Fixed issue where accuracy indicator remained in description of Cloud Stab, description stuff. Where the effect was not displayed during the third hit on Lahn. Corsair fixed an issue where the effects of increasing all damage reduction by 50% for 5 seconds. With Glabs grants, the Corsair was repeatedly acquired despite the solo deployment effect. Oh my, that's Awakened Corsair, so nobody knew. Yeah. Corsair bug was, yeah. No more spamming the PA. Fixed issue where 1 iron was restored when using certain succession skills, while the skill specialization back attack increase was active. RIP. This is Woosa. Fixed issue where damage of the final hit was not applied in certain situation when chaining Dark Cloud after another. Okay, that might be a really big bug fix for Sock Woosa. Dosa, awkward wording, don't care, and when falls from high place, the forward movement phase reduced and the start of the fall. Okay. So there's hope for Awakening Warrior changes. Yes, there is still hope. I guess we'll find out and we'll read this, but last time when they did some changes, they did Sock Warrior first, and then Awakening Warrior got something later. It's very normal, that's the way it is. We don't know, right? It's not out of the question. Sock Warrior stuff, yeah, it's so insane, DB. It's so insane, bro. The Kisito patch. Notice regarding planned additional PvP balance. Next week's update on live servers will mark the start of the regular season of Solare, a PvP mode loved by many adventurers. We are also aware of the active discussion on class balance in Arena of Solare. Yeah, gladiator up big. PvP balance in Black Desert plays out differently across many types of content such as 1v1, Arena, Guild League, Nodewar, and more. Because of this, we adjust balance based on various indicators rather than specific content as we have today as well, which I think is fair. As somebody that played a class that got nerfed specifically because of Arena of Solare, and then it was garbage everywhere else, and just never got rebuffs, yeah, it's not fun to be nerfed for specific content. However, we also deeply understand the class overperforming in certain content create an overall subpar experience for adventurers playing that content. Therefore, as announced through Global Lab last week, we will be monitoring the performance of each class in Solare closely and quickly at the beginning of the season. We will make further adjustments for classes that overperform or underperform for better experience. Thank you. So I need all the Awakening Warriors to just run it down mid for the first week. Thank you. Yeah, so they're maybe gonna do more stuff, maybe not, maybe it's next week, maybe it's the following week. We'll see what happens, right? Now let's take a look at the Solare update. What is different this time around? Entering its 9th season, Solare raises a new curtain. For this season, we prepared comprehensive improvements to allow more adventurers to immerse themselves deeply in the matches and experience the joy of challenging for victory. Also, one thing about class balance and AoS, right? It really depends so much on the actual meta in the AoS. Not just classes, but gear options as well, right? So, it can be a bit hard to do too much beforehand. I'm still so surprised that there was no Seraph nerf. That's Shift F. At least just make it a one-hit CC instead of multi-hit. We've refined the point acquisition system by tier to raise the burden of entering the mid to upper ranks, while introducing new ranking criteria for the top tier, Solare, to further elevate its prestige. Additionally, we've increased battlefield participation rewards, okay, and revamped token exchange to be more useful. More money, baby. We hope to once again experience the heart-pounding battles newly revamped Solare. W, I hope I get to play some this season. So I think it's the same time, without knowing for sure. Looks to be the same. Okay, with the start of the new season, all equipped exclusive gear crystal will be unequipped, and you will start in a new season depending on where you were. So, holy moly, okay. Depending on where you finished last season, you will start with a 50-point increment difference. Okay. There you go, right? If you have no ranked history, you also can start here. The combat area of Solar Spear has changed. It will take place across 6 battlefields, including the existing battlefield Olens, W, the Wilderness, or the Kids of Wilderness. That's good too. Gyphon and Nectar Outpost. They're good. They're fine. Yeah, it's good maps. Let's see the 2 new maps. Yolan's Teeth and Darkfallen Chain. This looks good. Wait, they look kind of good. This looks kind of good. As long as you don't get stuck on this bullshit over here. Yeah, this is the dungeon, yeah. And this here is... Oh my god, the fucking fences. Oh my god, the fences! Ay, 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 ay. I like fighting out of Lakuta. I think this here is at the stable area, right? The Darkseekers, yeah. Oh, right, it's the Darkseekers. Yeah, it's not. I was thinking Jungle Ruins, my bad. Yeah, this should be out of Darkseekers. That's fine. Let me do the dungeon one. That depends how much you can be on, right? And where you can stand. If you can stand up on these ledges, yeah, that's not good. If you can jump up here, people will do it. But maybe you can't. You see, like, it's in the dark, this area? I'm thinking maybe you can't. I'm hoping you can't. This looks like it could be a good map. This, yeah, I hope they clean out some of the stuff to get stuck on. But yeah, okay. Like, I've been here for now 9 seasons of AoS, and this is looking to be actually 2 useful maps. We'll see, right? Solar rank and score acquisition system overhaul. The scoring tier system being revamped to allow more adventurers to fully enjoy the thrill of challenging the Solar Spear battlefield, enabling top rank adventurers to further solidify their honor. Previously, the point gains and losses were uniform across all tiers, making it extremely difficult to raise points without exceeding 50% win rate. Yeah, I guess only half can do that, right? Yeah, okay, maybe, I don't know. Through this, yeah, I guess no, it feels good raising in points, right? Okay. Through this revamp, we have subsidized the point gains and deductions for each tier. Up until 18-point tier, participants in more matches now increase the probability of reaching the upper middle ranks, therefore somewhat alleviating the pressure regarding the win rates felt by adventurers. Additionally, for top tier, Solare tier, we've newly introduced a rank for the top 30, while maintaining the existing absolute standard of 2,100 points. We hope that these changes of Solare tiers will be even more honor position befitting the highest tier. Okay. So lower ranks, it was plus 20, minus 20. Now it is plus 35, minus 25. At yellow, it's plus 31, minus 25. Flame is plus 27, minus 25. Yellow is 25, 25, 23, 23, 20, 20. Like the existing. Okay, good. I like this. I like this a lot. The intricate edition maintaining rules of the highest tier have been revamped. 30% at 21, higher grand solar rank. 100 adventures. Also, this should be a bit of a point creep compared to last season, since there will just be more points in the category, right? So probably more people tend to fight or whatever moving on. Yeah, it should be a bit of a point inflation in total. So we'll probably see more 2,400 people this season than last. Okay, yeah, it's other than that, it's just the same, right? And then top 30 get some special rewards. Win streak bonus have been changed, and lose streak penalty has been newly added. So, okay, this could change a lot, though. If you win or lose consecutively, starting from 3 wins and 3 losses, a certain percentage is added based on the starter point gain deduction upon winning and losing. Win streak bonus increased by fixed percentage from 3 to 4 wins or losses. Okay. So, lower rank, it's after 3 and 10%, then 20, 30, 40, 50 at 7. Damn. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 up here as well. Yellow is going to be 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30%. 10, 12, up to 20%. And no win bonus on Solar rank. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. So like every single win is just, yeah. Okay. Have one team be massive ahead of others. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And then, yeah, 10 to 20. It should also help a lot. I think this is an important note. Like, all these changes should help a lot people trying to catch up to the higher ranks. Right? And then when you're in the higher ranks, the challenger, it's just, yeah. Winning, winning, losing, losing, right? We'll do some glorious tilts. Oh, right. Wait a minute. That also means like is there a loss bonus as well? Oh, right. There's also a loss bonus. Oh, okay, okay. For Dawn, oh, there's no loss bonus for the lower ranks. Okay, so for the higher ranks, you can go on a losing streak. Oh my god, the chills, guys. This is going to be one of the greatest AoS seasons for content ever. We're in for some good time, guys. We're gonna have a glorious amount of meltdowns and molting and rage crits and table flipping. This is peak content in the making. Yes, bro. No win bonuses, but a 5 and 10% loss bonus. Oh, yes. Huge. Huge. This is my favorite Twitch content, by the way. It's AoS season. Some Handler, some Norelio, a lot of Sire and Rambo. Ay. We're gonna be eating good, boys. Okay, so there you go. That's the math on it. Nobody cares about math. We don't read. Inactivity penalties. This is super important as well. Has been changed. If you not play matches for a certain time in the upper ranges, 1800 plus, including Solar, blah, 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 you will be periodically deducted according to your tier. The number of active days determined on the playtime of the day of the last match that was played. So weekdays, 1700 on the day, round 1 next day, and inactivity penalty, certain criteria met for last period at 2 then the following day. Okay. For Solar, if a match was played 3 days or more, you get minus 50 point every day. And on Diamond, 3 days or more, it's 40 points. And on Perby, it's 4 days. Then every 2 days, you lose 30 points. I don't remember what it was last time. I think this is fine on shorter seasons. I'm not sure how long the season is going. I forgot to check. Maybe it's there. But if this is like a season that's ongoing for like 3 months, then expecting to play like at least 3 days all the way through, it's a bit much, right? This stuff works really well with sort of like small condensed season, and it's just like, oh, we're just gonna lock in, we're gonna play, we're gonna get on, right? So let me see if there's a note here about when it's happening. Okay, so June 25. So it's a 2-month season, right? 2 months. Okay. Oh. This is one of those that is, it's good and it's bad for some people, and it is what it is. You want people to be active, right? It makes sense. Well, chill grinder, it's like mid APM experiencer. It's mid APM. The criteria for selecting MEP and A's have changed as following. The weight of treatment indicators have been lowered. I think that's the CC. And the weight indicators of other than treatment, such as state. Oh, it's kills. Okay. So the kill indicator value has been lowered, and now CCs have values and other things and damage have been increased. Makes sense. Like, you could have somebody do like double the damage, 10 times the CC. Other guy got 1 kill. Okay, MEP, right? Rewards. This is the important one. Things need to be fun, but also need to be rewarding to get people to do it. We have revamped the overall rewards, provided a sense of accomplishment to the adventurers who engage in fierce battles in every match. We've increased the quantity of gold bars and Solare tokens awarded in reward bonuses upon victory or defeat, and have also reorganized the exchange items, allowing you to utilize the tokens more effectively. Ooh, a new gold bar box has been added, and the weekly exchange limit, such as items for sturdies and immortals, have been raised. We hope you continue to perform well. Okay, so this is existing and then change. It's a new Solare box. So it's 100 million silver more. It's 50% more raw silver, and 20 more tokens on win. And on loss, it is double the silver. This is good. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot. Do you have any methods in? Are we talking 2 billion an hour now? In gold bars, right? Not for high-end grinding? No, of course it's not. It shouldn't be the same. And you get 70 tokens and 50. So depending on what you use the tokens on. If you lose, yeah, this is really good. It's basically like you got 200 mil before on winning. Now you get 200 mil on losing. Oh, wait a minute. It's literally the win rewards and now the lose rewards. Only on higher ranks? Oh yeah, but that was already the case. Yeah, and then here, before on the lower one, you get 250. So this is like 150% more. So losing on the lower ranks is now better than winning on the high ranks were. Okay, and this is when you lose from 600 mil to 1.5 bill, so it's again over double and 40 tokens. And then down here from, oh my lord, look at this. 30 Solar thingy just to 200 mil. Yo, okay. And then I guess like all the way low, this is like 30. Oh, wait a minute, that's the same. Why are they showing it like this? I guess it depends how like the scaling is going to be and the points and everything. This seems really, really good. The list rewards of exchange have improved. So you can still get the weapon exchange once per family. New gold bar box. 150 pieces 3 times a week, and it's going to give you from, so that would be 900 mil to 3 bill. 900 mil to 3 bill. Once a week to 3, so you get 9 of those. Now you get 5x a week. Same, cold fragments, get more of those. Twice a week. Nice. Well, tennis. Same. BMCs, loves to see it, 10 times a week. Is that 100 BMCs then? I guess it is 100 BMCs per week. Let's fucking go. And you can get 10 radiant of the different ones. Huge. Data exchange, the same. That's the same. Gold bar added. So yeah, 1 seal is 10 million. If you go to just like raw gold bar, then 1 seal is 10 million. No, wait, it's 10 for 1. So it's 1 million. Sorry, that's 1 seal is 1 million, right? No, wait, 1 seal is 10 million. No, yeah, sorry. 10 seal is 10 million. That's pretty shit. You got the wells, all that. Okay, it's just like, yeah, once it's done. Okay, it's just like more often. Yeah, 1 is 1, yeah. 1 seal is 1 million, yeah. So it's just like, it's not a new thing. It's just like you can get more exchanges at once, right? Yeah. This looks good. This looks really good. And don't forget, guys, there is still the... For people that are maybe more new to it or haven't done it so much, there is also goals of just raking up wins. It starts from 10, then 20, then 30, then 50, and it scales up to 2,000 wins. and these stacks, right? So the way you need to look at it is, let me see here. I think I've already done some. I can show you. See if I can find it. There we go. So the first 10 wins gives you 500 crowns. Then you win 10 more matches, then you get 700 crowns. Then you win 10 more matches and you get 1,000 crowns. Right? So it just builds on it. And then you win 20 more matches, you get another 1,500 crowns. And then you win 50 more, you get another 2,000 crowns. And then you win another 50 more matches, you get 3,000 crowns. Then you win another 50 matches, 4,000 bonus crowns. And then that just stacks up. It's so, you have to win. Yeah, you have to play and then win, right? Just tank your elo. As long as you play enough, you're going to drop your elo or raise an elo into a place where you're winning, you're going like 50-50-ish. So that's, remember, that's something that's still there and it goes season to season to season. On top of these changes here. This seems really freaking good. I wonder what the math is going to be, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good silver. Okay, Solare hot features. We have previously provided information regarding the Solare hot feature during the 2025 Calvin Ball, Black Desert. This feature was developed to help players quickly locate allies and enemies within Solare Spear and join the battlefield. I hope this is the pre-made, I think. I hope it's Solare adventurers who are still adapting to Solare Spear to engage in high-level matches. However, during the development and final testing, we determined that there were still areas requiring improvements to deliver the expected results to adventurers, like spectating, and like rules and stuff. So you can choose maps, you can set rules, you can make it 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5. Therefore, we are deeply regretful that we are unable to introduce this feature into Black Desert Lab today. We'll provide further updates regarding the hot feature through the Black Desert Lab. Oh, okay. I don't know, I wasn't even expecting that to come today. A crafting recipe has been added to transform immortal. Ooh, okay. So you can make immortal stuff into the tenacious stuff now. W. Okay. So the same recipe to then make, I guess, Tenacious and whatever they're called, you can now do it with the Immortal versions. The following items related to Altar Blood prior to renewal can no longer be obtained or crafting. Ancient Flash, Origin of Clear Water, Nightmare. If you guys don't know what that is, it's because you didn't play in 2019. It's this stuff here. This stuff is used, you can craft some stuff, and I believe when you use it, it kills a wave. I haven't tried if it works in the new one though, but I have these since 2019. Old stuff, I probably have some other laying around. Yeah, that's what that is. It's just absolutely nothing, right? So they're going to be removed, and surely they're going to compensate 1 trillion silver. Okay, nothing. Cool. And the materials used crafted and delivered in the warehouse. It doesn't work in the new one? Damn. So they got to remove my mill. My oldest mill. Also, Blood, the Battle of Ronan have been improved. Ronan's clones that are charging appears more frequently. In the battle, you can only see by destroying Ronan's mirror. The next specific condition has been improved in a new way. Changes that would require memory shrines. Weapons do not pursue an enemy are not destroyed. Weapons not pursuing an enemy is not destroyed. Oh, so you have to... It doesn't kill non-aggroed mobs. I think that's what it is. The chance of obtaining the crystal from monsters and lower Sakraya has been increased by 35%. Good, it's way too low. And some mechanics have been changed so that memory no longer defeats nearby ancient weapons, and Shikara time buff can be continuously applied. Okay. Nice. Oh my god, there's still so much more. Yeah, I need to hydrate. I can hear my voice already. There's so much more. I thought we were going to be done. It's fine, probably nothing important. Just a lot of quality life stuff. I was planning to recover HP and MP when added to the Great Step skill in Dosa Awakening Memory's Quest. The defense of fallen monsters appear in the quest line have been changed, or slightly lowered. Energy, shining error, it's just like the quest stuff. Backgrounds improve so that birds, such as seagulls, flying from a distance in a more natural formation. Oh. Nodewar stuff. Let's see if this is what I think it is. They announced at the ball that there were going to be a Nodewar and a Siege rework update, and then that, along with every other PvP update, was postponed. And it seems they've been happening now, like AoS, class balance, some other things as well, like all the PvP. So let's see if this is the Nodewar update they talked about. Ulukita and Edania are joining as new battlefields. With the addition of these two territories, the existing Nodewar's territory will be reorganized. Along with the addition of these new areas, the rotation of the existing Tier 2 and 3 territories will also be conducted. So changing up the areas and the caps, maybe. We plan to continue these rotations periodically to enjoy battles in diverse environments. We now hope you will provide the tactics and strength of guilds and alliances in Node Wars taking place in these new territories. Okay. Medaya and Camasilvia have been removed from Node War. Okay. According to some servant eats, worlds have been changed to Dana and Ulukita servers. It's just names. Kepler 123, it's got to be Dana 123. Florian is going to be Ulukita 123. So yeah, Medaya and Camasilvia Node War is getting changed out for Edania and Ulukita. Is the way I'm reading this. The return instant move to castle function among Edania privileges has been... Oh, is that it? Was that it? Wait, that's not the big... Okay, so never mind. So that's not what they talked about. There's a lot more stuff. Also reworking seats and everything. Okay, I guess... yeah. Still delayed then. It looks... Return when you have Edana privileges have been changed so they cannot be used on servers where a node was in progress. Some of the bases in... Oh, no, sorry. Okay, maybe it's not. I thought... Okay, my bad. I thought we were going on to something else. This is still Node War stuff. More to follow. Hang in there. Some of the bases in Ulukita has been changed. The Aristosa base has been changed from a safe zone to a combat zone. And the base areas of the mercenary camp Aspart Village and Baham Camp has been reduced. Location of the fortress, Nodewar battles in Dana and Lukita territories are as follow. Okay, Idana territory, the Great White Point, Neftar Outpost, the mountains, Crossroads, the Red Spot, and the Blue Eye. And for Ulukita, you have the Nura Plains. It's, I don't know, Changret or something. Tara Canyon, Changret Archaeology Site, City of the Dead, and Shakata Wasteland. This sounds fun. This looks good. And this is the basis of conflict for Edania and for Ulukita. With additional new territories, the territory group of each state of the base battles changed as follows. So, level 1 restricted group is now so T1, Belna Serendia. T2 is Caltheon and Ulukita, and the uncapped is now Valencia and Edania territory. The occupation and construction methods for each territory, as well as the base and strategies, have been changed as following. The total number of bases per territory where a base battle takes place have been reduced from 9 to 6, and accordingly, the areas where the base battles using the construction method have been expanded. So occupation is the new style Node Wars, where you destroy a fort and then you have it. The daily participation limit of Node Wars have been adjusted. First, we have adjusted the weekday participation limit to allow guilds and alliance members to currently enjoying T1 Node Wars to advance to T2 more smoothly. For unlimited Node Wars, the limits have been set to 75 participants on weekdays and Fridays, with said relatively high participation rate, and 55 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The number of participants allowed for each days have changed. So stage 1, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30, 25. T2, 50, 40, 40, 40, 40, and 50 on Fridays and Sundays. And for T3, Sundays is 75, Wednesday 75, Friday 75, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are 55 cap. The list of strongholds for each territory. There you go, that's the list. Construction method and bases. 720 Caltheon, Giant Hill, stage 5, 55 people. Then stage 3, 35. Yeah, there's a whole list here. You're gonna have to, I can't go over every single one of them. But these are the new updated limits and player caps on the different areas and everything. Changes to occupation rule. The territory division rule for occupation Node Wars have changed. Previously, if there were 5 participating guilds or alliances, the territory was split into 2, requiring 2 of the guilds to engage in a 1v1 battle. To allow players to experience the unique fun of occupation, where various guilds interact in continuous battle, we have changed the rules so that the territory is divided only when there are 6 or more participating guilds. So it will be a 3v3. Yep. Additionally, to ensure smooth combat within each territory group, a rule has been added stipulating that if the number of participants falls below a majority, that guild will not influence the territory division. I don't know what that means. Preserve the fun of the occupation format, where multiple guilds clash, will be split. Oh, that's just English version, right? To show the common experience, a rule has been added so that guilds with fewer than... Oh, okay, here, this is the English version. Fewer than half of the registered participant active will not affect territory splitting. So if you don't actually show up, it doesn't split up the region. Existing 5 or more, now it's going to be 6 or more. Land Citadel question mark. In occupation battles and blue battlefields, situations often occur when the question mark falls close quickly after the final timer fort had significant amount of time remaining. In such cases, it was reasonable for the remaining guild alliances to adapt a strategy of attacking and capturing the time fort just before it expired. Conversely, guild alliances that had already occupied the time fort had no effective countermeasures, resulting in a very low probability of victory. To address this and enhance the excitement, the last remaining time fort has been changed to a question mark fort with an unknown expiration time. To address this and keep battle going, the final remaining time fought will now change into a question mark fought with an unknown close timer. Okay. Last fought there is going to be a question mark, I guess. I'm not sure how this actually functions. But yeah, there's a lot of times when people are cheesing out winning the nodes. So, like, if it's actually fun and you have a chance of just winning it when you're defending all, that's good. You should be rewarded for defending. During the capture mode of base battles and Blue Battlefield, it was okay. If the last remaining fortress had 10 minutes or more, it would be changed to a question mark at the end and will be adjusted. Changes to construction. Oh, it's there! 2 hours! It's in! Okay. There we go. To allow you to fully experience the appeal of construction node wars, duration has been extended from 1 hour to 2 hours. It only took them 2 years. We hope that you enjoy thrilling battles by devising various strategies and tactics with this extended time. 2 hours are back, baby. Yep. Now, just quick note, it basically was impossible to actually finish construction with a construction node war with like 3 or more guilds. Just almost impossible. Now to have fun again? I know, right? I know. Huge. The duration of the base battles have been changed from 1 to 2 hours. However, participation, victory rewards, and the guild buffs benefits remain the same. Capture strike strongholds battles last for 1 hour as before. That's the occupation, right? The time in which the system reveals the location when an enemy fortress is not found has been changed from 30 minutes after start to 1 hour after start. As the duration of node was changed for 2 hours, the limit time of function related to guild creation, dissolution, withdrawal, alliance creation, blah, 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 is related to 2 hours. In the case of occupation battles, these functions are restricted for 4 hours and all members belonging to the guild can participate. Okay. There we go. Huge. Such a simple little thing, and it's such a big deal. Yeah, just like reiterating it. Issue where damage applied when a character took Black Spirit. Damage reduced from the actual maximum HP instead of a limited value has been fixed. Character 1300, 15 degree. Okay, I guess. I'm not sure what that is. Stage 1 base battle. Okay. So it's the BSR debuff. It now affects the base limit, not your actual HP, right? So the HP cap of the region. Yeah. Okay. That's good. W. Change the maximum health limit rules for node wars. The maximum HP for base battles has changed. Applied to both capture and construction modes. Currently, health is applied according to health limit. Maximum health is applied to match reduced and applied to match the health limit. Oh! Does this mean that instead of having half HP, you actually have full HP, but it's the but it's like, let's say it's 6.5k limit, right? Then instead of having like half HP, it looks like you're full HP, but it's 6.5k. Awesome. That's good. If that's, yeah, great. Occupation. Here we go. The previous Conquest War system, so this is Siege, right? I think this is Siege. I think this might be Siege. Divided participant into offensive and defensive sides. Yeah, it's Siege. Defenders had to withstand massive waves of attackers for a long time. Oh, so this is the big update for like Node Wars and Sieges. The Node Wars stuff, that was what they announced, right? And Siege, it was supposed to change into like a circ of the defender. While attackers felt forced to secure maximum numbers to overcome the disadvantage when fighting with equal numbers. This often led to defenders facing overwhelming odds of forfeiting their defense due to the power gap. Basically, circ or nothing, right? To resolve this and add tactical depth to both roles, we have overhauled the rules. I just want it to be fun. I just want people to want to do Siege again and want to take fights and want to do that stuff. That's all I want. That would be cool, PA. Now, whether what happens, right? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. With all the rules, if a defending guild alliance exists, the only siege phase will take place. Only the siege phase will take place. Once the defender's command post is destroyed, the conquest war ends. So you kill the defending guild and the siege is over. There is no killing other guilds, fighting it out afterwards once you circle out. As soon as they die, the siege is over. Rank rewards and the Lord will be determined based on the Conquest War scores of the participating offensive guilds alliances. I think that the idea they want is that people show up, circ, and they're incentivized to push hard and secure kills and damage and points and everything to get higher rewards, right? But just go in, all out, pop off, and also guilds, yeah, like PvEers incentivized to join into the siege. If nothing else, than just to sort them out, and then boom, they get the rewards. They don't have to deal with the politics afterwards. They don't have to deal with getting destroyed or whatever, right? Or killed beforehand, I guess. Yeah, maybe. It could be fun, but this seems like a very, very big change to siege working. But we knew that, right? We knew that was coming. With Conquest War, participating offensive guilds. Accordingly, we have significantly adjusted the score gain rules and introduced the merit reward system, allowing adventurers to receive additional rewards based on their performing during the siege, regardless of the final outcome. Additionally, the max time for Conquest War has been reduced to 2 hours, and the area to install annexes within the castle have been expanded. We hope you enjoy the more strategic and fierce battles. Yeah. The castle, like indestructible? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Change territory, the fierce battle sieges. The Belner's Conquest War have arrived. The Belner's territory featuring a castle-less free-for-all stage. Unlike the other siege battles, every guild is considered an enemy, and the rules of that victory is achieved by having only one guild's command post remain. Experience the unique thrill of field combat in a distinct and distinct offense and defensive siege. Huh? So it's basically like a big node war on Belner's. We used to do this in Belner's on NA way back in the day. We had basically a siege. I think it was on Fridays. It was on Kron Castle. The community just made a T1 siege. And you had the defending guild, they were pre-built in Kron Castle. And you would just push in and you would basically have accepted like siege rules. You would fight the defending guild. Everyone would be all against them, and then afterwards you would scrim it out and all. It seems like it's a free-for-all, yeah? It's a free-for-all stage. Unlike other conquest battles. The territory where occupation battles taking place have changed. The Battle of Belner's is not based on battle structure of offensive defensive, but rather proceeds in a way where all participant guild lines become enemies. And the victory is achieved only by the final command set. So this is like an old school construction, right? Isn't this just old school construction? Like you have your base, you build it, and then you fight, and that's it, right? Well, good fun. They were great, Hukari. Some of the most fun. Okay. Right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. So, and there's a lot of regions that use occupation way more, right? I know most regions use occupation. I think there's like 1 or 2 regions that's like 50-50 occupation construction, but others are literally 100% or like 70% occupation. So I guess even if you go occupation, you would have like a construction style siege on Belner's once a week, for just the craziness of that. This could be a lot of fun. Change of capture battle duration and rules. Duration change from 4 to 2 hours. Rules territory occupation change as follows. Yeah, I guess we've been over this. Just like summarizing it, right? Oh wait, this here is opposition guilds divided into offensive and defensive. How many mature attacks are permitted if forced attacks between siege are so you can flag up, I guess, and kill team members. In a softball, yeah, it is. NA is the weird one with that. Defend the so you can flag up in siege. When 2 hours start results in a victory for the defense. If there's no defense on the post, 2 hours to final siege, declare victory, blah blah. Okay. Change the participation condition for occupation battle. The requirements for have changed. T1 nodes were designed to help adventurers unfamiliar with node wars. Battlefields adapt to combat more easily. However, data analysis revealed that Conquest War involves strategic offensive and defensive battles, and the most participants are guilds already familiar with combat. You don't say. Wow, what a surprise that people that could do uncapped choose to do capped, because the people that can't do uncapped are doing capped, so there's more people doing capped. Wow, who could have guessed? In conjunction with the changes to territory division rules, and to add an element that allows guilds equipped with the required equipment stats of each stage to challenge higher levels, the participation requirement has been changed to occupying a T2 limited or higher node at least once. Oh? Okay. The participation requirement for Conquest Wars have been changed as following. Along with the territory grouping rules, we have changed the participation requirement to encourage skills with the required gear score for each tier to challenge high tiers. Occupation at T2, Node War, or higher at least. I guess so you need to do T2 to the siege. Is that what they're saying? Existing. When capturing a base at least once a week, regardless of the stage, now change to capturing a stage 2 or stage 3 at least once a week to do siege. Okay, so that's the change. Barrel over fighting the will, of course. Path of least resistance. Yeah, T1 no ticket. Expansion of installing area of NX building in castles have been changed. Okay, yep. You can build your rocket launchers on the wall. Damn, dude. Somebody get Big Sasha on the line. Call Big Sasha, boys. We're going back to Valencia. Due to changes in siege rules, the installation area of buildings by defending guild has been expanded. Accordingly, you can freely install all buildings such as flame towers, rocket launchers, supply depot, and recovery stations inside the castle. But Valencia has the hole. I will be there defending the hole in the back, Destiny. You can, like, at one point, you're gonna have too many people filling up that hole. It's gonna be like, yeah, shooting fish in a barrel. Patch the hole? No, the hole is great. I like having that hole in the back that you can sneak into. Yeah. Can you build in at the hole? Maybe. Yeah, maybe you can plug the hole. Like, send a flame tower there, so anyone that tries to sneak into the hole in the back just gets absolutely destroyed. Hey, what's up, Fafi? How you doing, man? Economy free, blah, blah, blah. Installation is not possible on the roof of a building, in hidden space on the roof, or intrusive pathways. Artifact location, install. Due to the expansion of also error, resurrection location for the inner and outer gates have changed. So now it's over here. And Deadeye spawns over here. Okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Improvements made so that auxiliary buildings can be installed in installed areas regardless of grid position when installing buildings on the water side. Okay, cool. Damn, this looks good, man. Looks freaking good. You just move it around, place it where you want. Huge. I want to try this. Oh my. Yanni's gonna love that clip. Oh god, I forgot. Dude, I hope we get some. I'm gonna be for one of these, man. If we get a banger, dude, I will be there. I'll stream it. He is cooking. Yep, actually cooking. The occupation Warlord guilds has been changed to the medium siege tower, and large siege tower cannot be installed doing notable construction tools. The Lord's construction tools be changed so that buildings cannot be installed, are not displayed. And the number of installed Shingijing of Shingojing guild has been increased by 1. I don't know what that is. Oh, command fields. Okay, Siege Gate Durability UI. Oh my lord! A UI has been added that allowed the defending side to check the durability of the castle gates in Calthiel, Medaya, and Valencia siege walls. During gameplay, the command post durability is displayed at the bottom minimap of the screen. Nice! Rules of earning activity points in Capture the Flag. Wait, that in Capture the Flag? Is this the RPF update? No. But that would be cool. Due to changes in occupation rules, the rules of acquiring activity, victory points, have been changed. Activity points do not apply to builders, where the occupation rules are different. Good. Okay, so if Mercury is present, okay, so this is the leading guild. Mercury is the leading guild. So it's changing to this. If a member of an attacking guild alliance kills a member of the defending guild or destroy buildings of the defending guilds or flame towers. So in other words, yeah, you only earn activity points by killing the defending guild. You don't get activity points by killing other attacking guilds if you're an attacker. So, harder to do politics and feed wins, I guess. Right? Maybe. They just want people to stop the fucking politics. And the worst part is that is what players want too. I think 95% of everyone like PvPing just want to have good, fun PvP. And it's even better if that happens naturally. Just want people like sign up for this, go fight, get your rewards, do some PvP, have some fun. That seems to be what they're going for. When the defense exists, activity points resulting from kills, death, or destruction of next buildings caused by battles between attacking guilds are not earned. Yeah, so you only get it from the attacking politics. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, sometimes you gotta set up the politics for the good fights, right? A lot of times you gotta do that. If the defending guild is not there, activity points are earned for kills, death, and destructions of next buildings between the other guilds. Okay, yeah, so if there's a defending guild, which there should be always, unless it's like a reset, then yeah, it ends whenever that guild dies. If it happens that there's no guild, then it's just gonna be a free fall. Guild sizes, W Destiny take, emerge servers with EU. At least for the like Nodewar Seed stuff, that would be so sick. Isn't that what they're doing in some of the Asian regions, where like Nodewar Seeds is actually cross server? Adjust performance scores in occupation battles. With the Conquest War revamp, the battle will end immediately. The defending command post is destroyed, and the Lord will return based on merit points. Yep, okay. Sometimes meant the contribution. Oh yeah, we already know this. We all know this. Change weapon cannons or ruins can be summoned inside the castle during occupation battles. Again, it's just the same. Added occupation war, performance reward system, and benefit. There was an instance when Lord Guilds felt a sense of fragility due to insufficient rewards compared to their efforts when the title bells turned suddenly and they suffered defeat. Or felt disappointed because they did not receive compensation with their contribution to the defense. That's basically if you lost, you got minimum rewards, right? To address this, we have playing from you. Okay, yeah, same. Yeah. We have added Conquest Merit Reward System to reward contribution no matter the result. So your individual performance, I believe, will result in some rewards as well, not just the guild performance. Now, all guilds participating in Conquest can earn rewards based on the battle duration, the level of activity, and the rewards acquisition ratio of the attacking and defending factions, determined by duration. Oh, wait, maybe it's guild-wide. Additionally, powerful family buffs are provided upon participation and winning a conquest, and the benefit of increasing grind item drop rate for the winning guild is extended to the entire territory. Isn't it already that? The reward ratio between the offensive and defensive factions is determined by how... Oh, maybe it's just for all territories, not just the one you're in. Maybe it's just a flat 50% drop rate buff you get. Additionally, participating in winning Conquest War grants a powerful buff, item drop rate, low skill supply to all monster zones. Oh yeah, there we go. It's so weird it has like that English, right? So it's just flat. It's basically archer buff on all servers, right? All areas. Yeah. And allowing rewards based on duration performance. Activity rewards total 200 billion silver distributed to each guild. Since the amount is rounded up to nearest 10,001. The total amount distributed makes it maximum activity rewards. So like guild bonuses. Activity reward is distributed. Yeah, it's just the details on it. Whatever. How much do you get? What's the rewards? Ratio performance reward on duration. How much are you getting? Okay, depending on. No, the difference. Oh, this is the guild funds, right? How much you're getting on it? Okay. Powerful family buff. It's yeah, the siege buff, and it stacks over the 300 cap. It's really nice, so you can go up to 400%. Let's see here. Benefits. Upon winning, that's the same, right? When winning, occupation. Stays, okay. Okay. And 48 hours. Capture battle, 20, 20, 80, 45. I think it sounds the same. All hunting grounds. Okay. Effects per territory in occupation. T1, all hunting grounds get 20%. T2 gets 30%, and uncap gives 50%. That's cool. Pretty sure we did not get buffs of siege. Yeah, like the Nodewar buff. Yeah, this here is the Nodewar buff, and it's going to be ongoing for 7 days on siege. You are right, you do not, Destiny. I can confirm, as somebody that's in a guild that's been sitting a lot on siege, you still have to then win Nodewar. So if you win a siege, then you get this buff for a full week. Yeah. Until the next siege, basically. Sick! Tax obtained, 40, 60, 70 bill. Common changes. The balance of add-ons and vehicles have adjusted. Flame Tower. Defense ignore fixed damage, minus 1,000, and damage over time 300. All damage reduction 150, and evasion minus 200. Oh! Okay! Oh, yo. Hellfire, damage proportion to attack power, damage over time minus 100. Defense ignore fixed damage 2,000, damage over time 300, and minus 150 DR and 200 evasion. Ooh. Get hit by flame towers over? Yes. No longer full DP meme just standing there whittling it down, right? True damage and minus 150 DR and 200 evasion. Yo. That sounds kind of decent. Kind of decent, just saying. Seen worse, seen better. Seems kind of good. One sec here. Okay. I know that's definitely one of the things. Node 1 Siege. Let's find out. It could be that it's specifically Siege. Base War and Siege weapon changes. Common for base battles and capture battles. So this should be both Node Wars and Sieges. I don't know what happened last week in Siege, Cap. I think it's both. It should be both, yeah. Ogre is getting a huge buff. Max attack power, unlimited. 6 million health. Attack power cap applied at 395, I guess. I guess that is the cap, so HP 900,000. Defense increase 7 times compared to before. Oh, that might be a big buff. That's the Flame Tower and not the Siege Dragon. Ooh, no, you're right. Oh, wait, you're right. This is the dragon. Oh, then I know. Okay, Cap, then I understand why you're saying that, right? Oh, that one, the Siege, right? Well, you just like circle down. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. This should help with defending. You're right. This is probably the dragon. This is the dragon. You're right. Ah. Fun council, guys. Isn't dragon already absolutely insane? Okay, troll, 7 million for the defense, 1.2 million 9 times compared to before. Medium siege tower, back attack applied, 4 million back attack removal, large siege tower, double HP, no back attacks. Construction of a nexus recovers 1 HP at the start, and now it's 5 HP and 0.15. Damage levels to siege towers increased by 1000% compared to before. I guess that's basically mist of structures, yeah. Oh, that seems kind of shit. Okay. Fix of the damage reduction and evasion debuff of the extraction do not stack. The duration of the damage reduction and evasion reduction debuffs adjusted from 15 to 10 seconds. And the recovery to usable timber has been doubled. Dude, that's still... Oh my god, there's so much. This patch is like 8 hours long, bro. Common improvement for convenience of abilities for Node Wars and Siege. This update includes numerous quality of life improvements designed to make the combat experience in Node Wars and Siege more pleasant. W. Hopefully it's good. But yes, a lot of work goes into this stuff. Makes it easier. We've reduced the stress of pre-battle preparation by allowing players to expand buildings in advance and introduced a detailed result UI after combat ends that enables players to check their guild members' performance at a glance. Don't kick me, don't kick me. Additionally, through the addition of the kill streak UI previously seen in Guild League, allies share on the world map ping and system message revamp, players will be able to more clearly grasp the ever-changing battlefield situation in large-scale battles. Cool. Construction, you can do it. Okay. Items level expansion, barricade, flame tower, barricade, I think, or elephant. Improvement made so you can select and find the elephant you want through the elephant breeding station, doing base battles. Nice. Regard to whether the base battle of Node Wars Siege is in progress, the M shows your location of guild members feature has been improved so that it's shared and visible to members of the same alliance. Rally Command and Battlefield Rally Command has changed to be usable in the desert areas as well. Improvement made so the system method is played immediately if the number of installed traps exceed the maximum limit. Nice. Attempt to install more, just display you can't do it. System notifications dedicated to the battles. As Node War and Siege Wars involves a large number of simultaneously participants, various situations will occur currently. Commanders strategically monitor the situation in this environment. We've added features. We've added category to the chat settings and refined the system message notification specifically for Node and Sieges. You can check the status of cannon, blah, blah, and I guess made a order of it. Dedicated category has been added to the chat window. Cool. Like in the system, so you can pop up, you can keep track of it. Different stuff. Nice. UI for consecutive treatment, notifications, and detailed result window. Woo. Elements have been added to allow you to experience your performance more vividly during Node Wars and Conquest Wars. The notification of kill feeds introduced in Guild Leagues have been implemented, and a new results window has been introduced. Ooh, this looks good. Oh my. Detailed result UI has been added to performance? The UI is displayed on the screen immediately after the battle's end. So all these I can finally, man, all these fucking sorks just whoop, 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 coming in and KSing me, doing fucking nothing, doing no damage, just being annoying, iframing around, waiting until I get enemies down to 5%, and then like, oh, damn kill-stealing losers. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Or maybe it's gonna expose that I actually do even less than it looks like. Yeah, last hit is exposed. True. Ay. Is that CCs as well? I guess this is that CCs? Cannons, traps, death timer? Oh no, is this total time spent dead? Oh my. Ay. Okay, we got enemy kill count, deaths, most consecutive treatments, most number of kills. Oh, that's a kill streak. Actual kill streak. Damage dealt, damage taken, number of CCs. I guess that's this one, right? Yeah, that's CCs. HP recovered. Ally? No, get the fuck out of here. Ally HP recover. A support tab? All the times I died healing the homies, right? Now it's gonna show up that I did something. An actual support stat? Yeah, shots up huge, yeah. Damage dealt to fortress and command post. Counter successful cannon hits. Number of enemy deployments destroyed by cannons. Maximum distance of successful hit. No. Range flexing on the cannon team? This is such an underrated thing to share. Dude, you're gonna have like American Sniper. We're gonna have like these cannon teams setting records and everything. I somehow hit a cannonball 3 times around the world. Number of times installed traps exploded. Death from resurrection. Or that the death timer. And then survival time. That's time progress minus death time. This is so good. My god, this is so good. I love the support heal. What? Yeah, I feel like this is the only thing so far in this patch that isn't like a strict W is like Siege, but it could be great. It's a change of how Siege works, and then it's like whenever you change something, how it works, the people that like the way it was and was using it, they don't like it, but it's like when you added, again, the Nodewar stuff, right? You added the new Nodewar, the people that liked the old one hated it, were like, oh, this is a terrible patch, but it's by far the most played Nodewar style right now. Most regions have 100% to like 70% of occupation, right? So hopefully, and there's no way to tell this until we try it out, it's there. Hopefully the changes to Siege is fun. If it's fun and people do it more and want to do it more, then it's a W. But if it means that it still means nobody plays it and people that like the old one and use that, then it can't do that anymore, then that's not good, right? But everything else here looks freaking amazing, and the Siege change, that's well, we'll have to wait and see. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. Exactly, the new Nodewar is played more, it is. And this change to Siege, it's a bit more as an invitation to just queue off a Siege and go there and do it. It should involve now less politics to the Siege. Pretty much just you sign up, you attack the sitting guild. Depending on how well you do against a sitting guild, you get a tier ranking, right? And that's it. Boom, done. Yeah. And then the defending guild gets to club seals for maybe half an hour to 2 hours, right? So they might have fun too. Yeah. So no, all this really seems good. We got the 2-hour construction. Good changes to the battles with the question mark and everything. The PvP changes seems good. Some of it might have been a bit overkill, right? Poor sages. I can't believe I'm saying that. But other than that, it seems pretty good. And like, I hope for more PvP changes. But yeah, no, like all in all, of course, there's a few here and there. I was like, yeah, but it seems really freaking good, man. Added the ability to destroy enemy traps using flare-type items. Once installed, traps cannot be destroyed until the effects are activated, and no buildings can be structured on the side where they're installed. Since multiple members are can freely handle a limited number of traps, we've added a feature that allows traps to be destroyed using flares. Enable them to be utilized strategically. Okay. Right, enemy traps using flares or rapid flares. That's cool. Guild members who participate of Heroes of the Battlefield, Merging, right, will have been added to the bottom of guild member list in the guild UI instead of the separate chat. Cool. I never thought, yeah. Handle man, large scale PvP. Yeah, so I agree with this, Life Skiller, but I think you are barking up the wrong tree. Don't screw Newboard, don't screw Siege. It's great, people play it, it's awesome. Should there be a curable large-scale PvP as well? Yes, there should be. And there is. War of the Roses. Problem is, it's implemented in a terrible way. War of the Roses should be sort of a battleground version. I think it should, like, think Alterac Valley, but in BDO. And maybe it's something that's available on the weekends. Instead of once every 2 weeks for a limited amount of people. Just turn it into a battleground style you can do on the weekend or something like that. That would be sick. But that shouldn't come at, like, what you're wanting to see, Life Skiller, that shouldn't come at the expense of something else, right? Shouldn't change Nodewar and Seeds into like, curable. No, it's fine to have, like, something you can do as well. I think that would be cool. Revision and changes. So, okay, we're finally towards the end here. What a big PvP patch today. Fixed issue where progress was impossible during the Yolan boss. Did not immediately after. So I think we had that bug last time. Appearing Pilagu Prison. 100 grams changed to human, matching other monsters. W, so they're all gonna be human here. Description of ingredients of the fish salad has been updated. Adventures awkward dialogue, awkward structures. Players will immediately fail to join a party during also blood matching. Nice. Good. Attack rates of spook when pierced also blood is increased by 66% compared to before. Collision detection. Some monsters hit sanctuary ground. Age increase skill could be attained by feeding certain monsters in the low level Sucria. Okay. So they were removed, right? Items 100% enhancement probability is modified so that probability priority enhancement option is not displayed. Oh, like that's the force, right? Big issue where it possible to select with characters and capable of acquiring knowledge and traction. Camera angle changed. Description red essence have been fixed. Unnatural descriptions when bartering in Land of Morning Light region. Location structures obscuring ship movement along the path have been changed. Guys, is this it? Oh, the changes to bartering has been insane. Absolutely crazy, and a lot of the routes you can now just fully AFK, but there's a couple of them where you run into some stuff and get stuck. I think this here is the fix. I've been hearing people complain about on the AFK pathing. Huge. Now fix the route to ground. Oh, that's one more, I guess. Okay, yeah. All those need to be fixed. Improvement make Abyss of Well Medaya, where movement was not smooth. Appearance was displayed in boss UI. Appearance statue form. Change the text color. Close button in boss UI have been positioned very end. Tab names. Easy to identify group tab. Being viewed. Clearly visible. The number displayed on Dark Rift icon has been modified to include the current appearing bosses. Okay. Effects of existing Dark Rift. The button has been changed. They need to do, because now you're gonna, I hate this. Now it's going to be, you're gonna have the permanently like tomb because of the, like, the troll and the ogre boss being up permanently. So now it's gonna flash 2 all the time. I hate that. The effects of selecting Dark Rift boss icon has been changed. Dark Rift have changed to boss information, and pressing it now takes you to World Boss tab. Dark Prison have been more accurate content, description, with Dullspade UI 10 minutes before his appearance. Vehicles appear awkward. These are equipment in the lucky hire search function. System message. Game crash. Oh, when game crash if a location of an item intended for sale was moved while using the warehouse keeper. Rules for searching by family name in the game appearance album has been improved. Nice! And some changes to, I think there's controller changes, so that we can do anything. But yeah, that's a big one, guys. I'm gonna be honest, this was a lot better than I expected. I wasn't sure we're gonna get the PvP update with Node Wars and Sieges, and whenever we get class balance, it feels like that's the one thing that PA just throw darts at, but I mean, there's some pretty decent stuff in here. I'm happy to see DK getting some love. Maybe Maver, let's not kid ourselves, still unplayable. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next one. I need to have some tea with honey. Oh my god, my throat.